Star Report. I'm your host, Star. Welcome to the show. Okay, it's Saturday night. I think we're all going to be a little bit loose and on one, pause. Anyway, title Attorney explains how cops manipulated Karmelo Anthony. This is still a big story nationwide, and I posted in my community section the arrest report for those who care. But this lawyer, and I'm going to give you a full breakdown, the Defiant Lawyers Network out of Texas, and I did reach out to them to get approval to play their content, so I'm waiting for them to respond, okay? The Defiant Lawyers Network, www.corebetfirm.com. That's their website again, www.corebetfirm.com, all right? Also, guys, Soldier Boy, huh? Big Gucci Draco. Oh, my goodness. A $4 million liable judgment he just recently received. And, oh, man, did you see him talking like a slave? He was so focused outside of the courthouse. Oh, we got to clown him because when he's up on TikTok or the gram and he's with the lighter trying to light the blunt and he's cursing everybody out. Oh, my goodness. It's beautiful. But now it's shine time. And he went to court pretty much every day. So it's not like this is a default judgment. I have another video I want to play with regards to that as well, all right? Troll babies, good evening in the live chat. How you guys doing? I'm going to put some respect on your names this evening because I know who my audience is. I don't need to monitor them. There's only one person who, makes sure that people stay on business. That's it. Other than that, I want you talking crazy. Just leave the kids out of it. Please. Leave the kids out of it. But if you poke your head up and, you're talking about other people and they start getting at you and others in your family, oh, well, don't come crying to me. I don't wear my contacts during the show, so I've literally got like 5 windows open, and I don't monitor the chat, all right? But I'm going to address you guys a little bit later to thank you. I know who my audience is. I'm talking to professionals, homeowners, vice presidents, doctors, lawyers, professionals, so I don't have to worry about them. I just want to say that early. Hey, thank you for your donation early. Who is that? I think that's Miss Magic. Hey, darling. She says, thanks for winking at me. Okay, absolutely. So it's Saturday. And let me say to new viewers, this is the objective perspective, okay? This is not a black show, and I'm not a Democrat. I'm always going to say that because, so many people will look at this platform just on face value and think that it's, it's all about we and no. I've always said I am an equal opportunity hater, objective hater, okay? So to new watchers, viewers, please feel free to call in. And I'm going to be, I'm getting ready to sip some Cavassier. I'm going to be extra silly tonight. So feel free to be extra racist. Yeah. If you're new to this show, you don't have to know all the details about what we've done in the past. Call in. Hopefully you're smoking, drinking, maybe you're snorting something. That's none of my business. And feel free to go 10 toes down. I don't care what nationality you are, ethnicity, sexuality. We don't care. But tonight's the night to call in and go extremely ape shit, okay? I got a couple of donations. Guys, just give me a minute. I want to lay everything out. Matter of fact, let me take a sip of my Cavassier right now, okay? Oh, man. And a couple of people want to call in and jump out the window. Cheers. Ooh, that's nice. Okay. All right, guys, sit tight on the phones. Deeds, how is the audio? I want to make sure that I'm not too loud. Is the audio okay? Is everything spelled properly? Because, when I get this sipping, we get to doing too much. And, I don't know what. Star, you're from the East Coast. Well, I'm from the East Coast, Kev S. I got your donation. But I'm from New Jersey, the beautiful suburbs, Scotch Plains. Okay, so Tim's is not necessarily my thing. That's more of a New York thing, but thank you for your donation. Okay. And Deed says, okay, we are good. Okay. All right. We're jumping out the window. And, a little bit later, I have to ask you guys, LeBron James, this thing where Isaiah Thomas recently, I'll play that video as well, is really bothered by LeBron James wearing no shirt at a Lakers game, but they were warming up. The game hadn't started. I couldn't see anybody in the seats, in the stands. So why was Isaiah Thomas so bothered? Why is he so bothered? And, I have to ask, should LeBron James be fined for that? If we're fining John Morant, for the gun gestures, does LeBron James need to be fined for being shirtless? I found that to be a little bit odd from Isaiah Thomas. I don't know. Okay. Guys, I'm going to try to get your donations on the screen. But as you know, I'm going to be sipping. So if I miss a donation, just send me an email and say, hey, big nigga, please get me on the screen. All right. Okay. Let's get down to business. This particular video, as I said, is going to give us some insight, some detail. And I think it's worth us at least hearing this lawyer out. The Defiant Lawyers Network. Let me get everything on the screen. And then we will open up the floodgates and have ourselves a very good time on a Saturday. Okay, here we go. I'm going to start at this particular point right here.
Now, my law practice is based in Dallas County, which is just about 30 to 40 minutes south of Collin County, where this matter took place and where it will be adjudicated. I have personally and with other attorneys tried multiple murder cases, including one in Collin County in that very same courthouse. So I speak from both a legal and local experience. I bring that perspective to this. Now, let me talk a little bit about Collin County. It is very different from Dallas County. It is an affluent suburban county. The median household income is about $127,000, and the median home value up there is about $475,000, and about 57% of the citizens in Collin County own their own home. So this is a very different county than Dallas County. Now, regarding the racial demographics, whites are about 50% of the population up there. Asians make up about 20% of the population. Hispanics make up about 16% of the population, and blacks around 11.5%. This is all based on census data. Now, in terms of the court system up there, Collin County is politically conservative, and it's often referred to as Trump country. So it is very red up there. It is the home of Ken Paxton, our Attorney General here in Texas. Now, that said,
I didn't know that.
I've never felt like when we've done cases up there, and we've done so many cases in Collin County, I've never felt like I or our client was mistreated in any way. We didn't feel like there was any racism going on. And we know, of course, racism is systemic, is in, the systems and the institutions of America.
Preach.
But again, as far as dealing with people personally and individually, I cannot say that I remember an incident in Collin County or in the Collin County courthouse where I felt singled out because of my race or my clients. That said, a young black defendant like Karmelo Anthony will face a jury pool, if his case goes to trial, that does not reflect his racial background. And that's going to be something that his legal team will have to deal with. The fact that most of the jury pool, the 65 folks who will come into their courthouse during their trial, and they're going to have to pick the jury from those 65 people, and they're not going to be heavily African-American.
Let me stop right there. Again, this is the Defiant Lawyers Network that I'm playing. Hopefully they will allow me to keep this video up. The gentleman's name right now is Augustus Corbett. Okay. And his daughter, Chloe Corbett, they are a team, AKA Duchess of Justice. All right. That's their content that I'm playing. Okay. And who's on the screen? Hang on a second. Somebody with the bullshit early. A place where you niggers shouldn't dare step foot. Let's go.
Like it would be if you were in Dallas, for example. All right. Speaking of Karmelo's legal representation, his legal team, I don't know them personally, but one's name is Billy Clark and the other one is Kim Cole. Billy Clark recently ran for judge. He was not elected, but he ran for judge. And Kim Cole is known for her work with several high-profile civil rights cases.
Okay. A hottie.
So Karmelo is in capable hands. He has strong advocates, and I am certain that they're going to fight for him and give him the zealous representation that he is entitled to. Now, Karmelo is facing a murder charge, right, under Texas law. And since he is 17 years of age, he's automatically treated as an adult, and this will not be a juvenile case. He will be treated as an adult in adult court. However, prosecutors must present his case to a Collin County grand jury so that the grand jury can review the evidence in this case and determine whether there is probable cause to indict Karmelo. Okay? Just because there is a pending murder charge doesn't mean that the grand jury is going to indict him. But based on all that I've read, they likely will find probable cause to issue what we call a true bill of indictment. Now, there is an arrest record that has been made public, an arrest report, and I want you to remember that that is not final and it's not evidence.
Pay attention.
It is the investigation that the police and likely detectives did in this case, but that's not evidence. That's not evidence. It's biased. It's the police's perspective. It's the state's perspective.
Stop right there. Did you hear what he said? Troll babies. Good evening. You see, so many people, and again, I'm objective with regards to the murder, or maybe the self-defense actions of Karmelo Anthony. This lawyer just explained to you that so many people seem to be saying, go read the police report. It's not evidence, and it's bias. Let me play that again so we can all be clear.
That is not final, and it's not evidence. It is the investigation that likely will find probable cause to issue what we call a true bill of indictment.
Here we go.
Now, there is an arrest record that has been made public, an arrest report, and I want you to remember that that is not final, and it's not evidence. It is the investigation that the police and likely detectives did in this case, but that's not evidence. That's not evidence. It's biased. It's the police's perspective. It's the state's perspective. Moreover, the report itself is what we call hearsay. And what's in it is hearsay. So it's what we call double hearsay. All right, so it does not come in the trial unless it's used for some other reason than to prove the truth of the matter asserted.
Okay, I'm going to stop it right there. Okay, I think we've got enough, and you should have better insight than just me, because, again, I've been talking about that police report, and cops have a history, not all, but, of being biased with regards to writing up reports. And, it doesn't necessarily show the favor of certain cultures and or groups. Let's be honest. Police have a history of planting drugs and guns and other things. So let's not act like, the police are there, to necessarily work with someone who has been accused. All right. Just want to say that. Hey, Miss Magic, I got you the donation. Thank you, darling. She says these young niggas ain't taking no shorts. Okay. Wait a minute. Hey, Miss Playful, do you want to call in? Miss Playful says, for the life of me, I will never understand why black people commit crimes in Texas, guilty or not. They're going to prison. Okay. Phone lines open. Let's get down to business. And as I said, a few people might be calling in to crash out, and I have to respect that because, the live chat has been a little crazy as of late. We'll talk about that later. Area code 773. Good evening. Are you there on a Saturday night?
Hey, good afternoon, sir.
Well, good evening, sir. It's nighttime where I'm at. How about yourself?
Yes, sir. Hey, I'm calling from San Diego. I've called before.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, love the show. It's been a long time. Been busy with work.
Thank you.
But hey, permission to speak freely. I don't.
Yes, go ahead.
Like, okay. Hey, I'm just disappointed in our people for jumping on the simplistic perspective of this event. It's easy as hell to say if the roles were reversed, y'all that call yourselves FBA would be hooting and hollering, making a martyr out of the dude that got stabbed. If the roles were reversed.
Well, sir, I'm color neutral and I don't support tribalism. So when you say our people, who are you talking about?
I'm talking about black people who play the whole FBA game. I'm talking about the people who believe in the nonsense that Tariq Nasheed sells.
Sir, please don't take shots at someone who's not here. We do have parameters,
Yes,
and to be fair, FBA is a lineage. Now, are you yourself FBA? Are you Caribbean? Who am I speaking to? I somewhat remember.
Roger. Hey, I'm a black man. I'm from Gary, Indiana.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, I'm black. My family's black. Everybody's from the South. You know what I'm saying? Same lineage. I just don't believe in some of this new age racial games that, unfortunately, people profit off of.
Okay.
Again, you don't want me to say names, so I won't bring up race hustle.
I don't think it's necessary. Now, hang on a second. Are you former military? I think I remember speaking to you.
That's correct.
Yes.
That's correct.
Okay. Now, with all due respect, you have you seen action?
Yes, we've talked about this before.
Okay,
yes.
Well, sir, I'm sipping Cavassier and I'm 60 years old. I don't remember. Okay, so now you have been out there on the front lines killing at the direction of our commander in chief. Yes.
Yes.
And I thank you for that, sir. Killing in the name of oil and other things that, allow me to live the life that I live. Thank you. And I sincerely mean that. But now you just said racism, people who profit off of it. Is that what you said? Take me back.
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So, again, you don't want me to use names, so I'll refrain from using names of the popular race hustlers in our current culture. Right? Now, in my perspective, and anybody being honest, giving an honest assessment of what we have going on, right? What just went on in Texas with this unfortunate incident. If the roles were reversed, there would be protests, there'd be protesting and marching, and the usual cast of race hustler characters would be down there in Texas right now leading protests. Can we agree with that or no?
Well, listen, you're talking to a race hustler, okay? Maybe you don't.
Not you, Star.
Oh no, sir.
Negative.
Sir, yes, I am absolutely. My moniker for years has always been the biracial racist race baiter, going back to 1998. So I'm letting you speak, and again, thank you for your service. But now, what is it what is your goal here to achieve with regards to what we're discussing? And I want you to land your plane, take your time. We want to see justice, but now the lawyer just gave a great breakdown of the area and the fact that the police report more than likely is bias. So what is your goal?
All right. Hey, it might be all over the place. I do apologize. I'll try to land the plane and just make sense of it. Right.
Come on.
So I grew up in Chicago, and in Boston, right in Roxbury, right? Hey, had to carry a blade, going back and forth to school every now and then. You know how to, again, you know how the streets are, whether Chicago or Boston, right? When you carry that,
No, sir. I grew up in the beautiful suburbs. I didn't have to carry a knife until I moved to New York when I was 17. But go ahead.
Understood. I believe your audience will resonate that grew up in urbanized areas. They'll understand what I'm talking about, right?
Sir, please don't marginalize the audience. There's a lot of Asians in there, Hispanics, Caucasians. Come on, you know better than that, man. Come on.
Hey, only thing I want to say, hey, when you carry any weapon of any sort, even today, you do understand there's going to be repercussions for your actions, right? Hey, and that's just a part of carrying your weapon. Hey, and unfortunately, is a real tragedy what happened. The young man that lost his life, as well as the young man who's now going to have to go through the system. Hey, it's what you sign up for when you carry a weapon and then commit an act. And that's just that. Hey, and I just don't think putting this dude, making him out to be a victim, I just think that's just so disingenuous, especially from, again, I know you don't subscribe to tribalism, but the same people who jump up and down and scream about George Floyd are then going to turn around and victimize the murderer. It's just an inconsistency that's taking place. That's my most.
Stay with me, sir. You don't have to land your plane. You're my first call. I want to give you plenty of time to talk here. Again, I thank you for killing so that I can live this beautiful, selfish, spoiled life that I live. Have you ever clipped a minor? You ever taken down a minor?
Negative.
Pow!
No.
If you had to, sir, could you have shot an 11-year-old if he or she was wearing C4 explosives that may have killed some of your?
Of course.
What's that?
Of course.
Yes.
Of course.
Yeah. So Karmelo Anthony, if you ask me, objectively speaking, he is a victim of systemic racism. Yeah. Oh, yes. Hundreds and hundreds of years. What is that book, Troll Babies? I think it's. Hang on a second. Post-traumatic slave syndrome. You heard about that, sir? Post-traumatic slave syndrome.
Negative.
I hope he uses that in his defense and gets off. But go ahead, sir. Land your plane. Go ahead.
Hey, so from moving forward, can we always use things like post-traumatic slave disorder or whatever that was in defense of our actions?
I hope so. Yeah, I would use it. Yes, if I got caught up in. Well, listen, I've been in shootings. I'm an old rat. I've worn wires. But yes, if I ever got into a jam and I was facing 20 years or more, I would claim I'm a victim of systemic racism. Yeah.
Hey, I hear you, man. Hey, again, I work in my community. I coach in my community. Got a black wife, got a black kids. Hey, I see, it's so funny. I see this young generation and what culture is guiding these young men to. And it's so difficult to work against that and to try to direct their mindset in another direction as opposed to what society, social media, entertainment is directing them to, especially if they don't have a good parental structure in their house, which is the real travesty.
Okay.
And it's just sad, man. I hate that this young black man, his life is now going to be ruined because of this immediate reaction. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
it sounded like you were trying to say that the little nigger should burn. You're not saying that?
No. Hey, his life is going to be ruined. Yeah. Now, granted, it's horrible that he killed another man. You know what I'm saying? Over just monkey nonsense. Hey, young men fight. Young men catch phase.
Well, he was assaulted. Hang on. According to the police report that's in my community service, he was assaulted first.
Hey, I understand that, dog. And again, it's the same reason why It's the same reason why when my father found my knife, he took it away from me before I went back to school.
Okay.
Because again, hey, you can shoot the fade, get your ass whipped, get jumped. That's one thing. Hey, shit, you can even take somebody to court the next day or press charges on somebody. Okay. But now this young man is facing an entirely different set of circumstances. Okay. Again, it's a tragedy. And like, of course, I'm sure he wished he didn't do it. But overall, for a certain segment of our population to racialize this tragedy, right? And again, I can understand if it was some N-words being tossed around, if it was on that type of time, it was some Klan shit or whatever. That's one thing. Absence of any of that, and I'm not hearing anything from that. I didn't see anything like that in the police report. But now, again, the race hustlers are going to utilize this, and it's just it shows a lack of self-awareness.
I thank you for your service, sir. Thank you for calling in. Thank you so much.
Adios, star.
Adios. Okay. Folks, I'm on one early. I don't have my contacts in. What does that say? These people never have this smoke when a white boy kills a black person with no weapon. That's a beautiful cash app. But to some degree, you're right. What was his name? Dylan Roof, who went into the church. Was it in South Carolina? Sat there and prayed with old niggas, and then he let it fly. Good God Almighty! Hold on a second. Oh shit! Florida Boy Jay. Good evening. How are you, man? FBJ.
Hey man, I'm doing great. I'm doing great. Everything's fine. You know, real niggas in the building. FBAs all day. You know, Saturday night. What's going on?
Well, I'm sipping a Cavassier. We're gonna be going off the rails at some point, man, because you know, somebody said they want to call in and jump out the window. But for right now, we're talking about the attorney who I just played a great breakdown. How the cops more than likely have manipulated the Karmelo Anthony police report and other things. The Defiant Lawyers Network. Did you see it?
Yeah, I just watched it as you played it.
What are your thoughts?
As we kind of thought, you know, if you really, you know, got into it, that was probably in some type of, you know, suburban area where they did host, you know, these type of sporting events. Because, you know, in Texas, you know, high school sports and, you know, just amateur sports, these things are big complexes, big business. So that kind of should have been assumed. But when he was breaking down the demographics, the home value, basically they're trying to, he didn't want to paint it like this is a predominantly white racist sector of, you know, the greater Dallas suburb, but he was just saying that this might be more affluent. So don't just expect a, you know, more of a metro, you know, a predominantly, you know, black jury or just certain type of atmosphere around the case. Am I correct? Is that what you got from it from a little bit?
Well, I mean, listen, I want you to tell me what you think, because again, I'm looking at this. I have my theories, and I'm a man of a certain age, and I do know how certain cultures can be very, very passive aggressive. And it's like, you know, if you're not law enforcement or you're not part of a community patrol, how did you take the fucking authority to come tell me I don't belong someplace? Who gave you that fucking right to come to me? It's pouring rain. Okay, you suspect me of something, but who gave you the fucking authority to come tell me, get out of here? You don't belong here. Get. We're talking Texas, right? Come on.
Yeah. We're not only we're talking Texas, like I said, my main point that I think is just a soft point for the people who subscribe to a lot of this white supremacist power structure of, you know, if you're black, the only participant, you know, you can really be is a victim of, you know, just crime. It has to be done to you, and you can't defend yourself. If a white person wants to put hands on you, you have to let it happen to the point where they can kill you. That's just what it's been in America. And because it's not like that, they're not used to these things happening without repercussions. And the funny part about it is, when the other callers, the other people that I've heard spew the same sentiments of, oh, if this was the other way around, black people would be outside. I'm like, no, I'm like, you know why? Because black people ain't.
I gotta jump in. I gotta jump in. It was the other way around for hundreds of years, and niggas couldn't catch a break. It was the other way around for hundreds of years. Anyway, hey man, hold on a second, Floorboy Jay. You got a minute? Can you stay with me?
Yeah, I just want to lay my plan on that on this one key point.
Well, hold on. Hey,
go ahead.
Penelope, I got your donation. Do you want to call in, darling? Yes, Penelope, I'm jumping out the window. Absolutely. Blade says for the machine and happy Passover. Thank you, Blade. Okay. Stars, since I know you celebrate it. Well, hey, my business partners do. I don't, I have no business with the sand niggers. So yes, I wish my business partners happy Passover. Absolutely. Okay, thank you. Okay, if somebody wants to cam up, wait a minute. Okay, and guys, sit tight on the phones. I'm going to bring you some other calls. But Floorboy Jay, go ahead and finish your point, and then I'm going to open up the floodgates. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah. My main point that I'm landing on is anytime that I hear that, if it was the other way around, black people be outside, you don't see us outside, it's because you're soft. These white people, you're soft. I don't see you. You're not going outside getting your lick back. You're not going outside getting the cracking. It's not happening. I seen this one white lady get taken out of a city hall, and all those white people just sat there. They didn't even defend her. They don't defend anything. So my whole point is, we go outside because we ride for ours. Y'all don't ride for yourselves. Y'all don't come outside for yourselves. I see white people in French. I see white people around the world. Sometimes they go outside and get it cracking. White Americans get everything done to y'all, and y'all haven't led a march to change nothing for nobody. So don't talk about what we doing. Y'all ain't even going outside for the military to fight for America, much less go outside and fight getting violated. And I'll land my plane there.
Well, I'm a little confused. You're FBA, and you're saying, what are you saying? FBA is pussy? Where are you going? I didn't.
No, I'm talking about white people. I didn't say nothing about that. That wasn't towards FBA. I'm talking about white people and people who have this narrative that we don't come out, or white people, like, they didn't come outside, or like they're not, like, I'm saying, why haven't they did anything about this? Like, we would have came outside. It was earlier. Right?
White people stand on business, sir.
White people stand. We would have came outside.
White people stand on business.
We would have came outside.
Okay, white people. White people do stand up business, and I assure you, at some point in time, not that I'm condoning those actions, I'm sure they will run up in somebody's school and lay some niggas down. Sit tight. Area code 702. It's Saturday night. Are you there? 702.
Yes, I'm here, Star.
Yeah, how are you? How can we help you, sir?
I'm doing wonderful. This is Ramon from Las Vegas. No disrespect. I'm just going to call him this just so we know who I'm talking about.
Well, sir, are you on a headset or a speakerphone? I want to hear everything you're saying.
Yes.
Can you make the adjustments?
1 moment.
Give him a second, folks. He's on some type of Puerto Rican headset. Ramon? Where are you, Ramon?
Yeah.
Are you in the casino? What are you doing?
No, I'm in the Starbucks.
Okay. Might you be Hispanic? Your name is Ramon, yes?
No, I'm FBA all day. Oh. Everybody's from the South, my family. Yes, sir. That's just my middle name.
Oh, okay. Go ahead,
Mr. G.I. Joe, Soldier Boy, and I can call him that because I'm an Army brat. Okay. Mr. G.I. Joe, he always has Mr. Nasheed's name in his mouth. Why doesn't he call his show, first of all? Second of all,
you mean the guy who just called in? The gentleman who just called in?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we've heard him call in several times, and he loves to talk about the other gentleman. Call his show. And then I want to also say, we're not a monolith. Not all black people think the same. So every time he calls in, he goes in like he's the smart black person, and we're all just dummies. That's it.
Well, sir, he's not on the line right now. But now, hold on a second. You're military yourself, former military?
No, I'm an Army brat. Both of my parents. My father served 22 years in the Army, and my mother, when I was born, was in the Army.
Okay. So, how'd you wind up in Vegas? What are you doing out there in Starbucks?
Yeah, I've been all around, man. You grew up in the Army, you're used to moving around, so I moved all around. I moved up Northern, Central, Southern California. I've been around.
So I just played an attorney talking about, the possible wrongdoing by way of the police, the Defiant Lawyers Network. Did you see that video?
Yes, I did, sir.
What are your thoughts?
He was giving a breakdown of what's to be expected when Karmelo is indicted and he has to go to trial. He's going to have an uphill battle.
Okay.
But like I said, he broke it down and said, what the police report says doesn't mean that it's necessarily evidence. It's just a biased interpretation of whoever is doing the investigation. So I appreciated him saying that.
Okay.
And like I said, giving a thorough breakdown.
Gotcha. Tu hablas español?
Poquito.
Yeah. You're pretending to be FBA and you're in Vegas chasing 304s. Keep it real.
No,
Yeah.
no, I'm married. I've been with the same girl for 21 years. She's a Latina. That's what, but no.
I appreciate the call, man. Thank you. I appreciate the call. I'm just playing with you, man. Thank you. Yes.
Good night.
Okay.
No worries. Good night.
All right. He's claiming FBA. Florida Boy J, sit tight. We got some people on the line here. Area code 248. Good evening. We're discussing a few topics. Are you up to speed?
Starbucks, what's good, man? What's good?
Yes.
Hey,
my name is Star, sir. Star. Just Star.
Star. Got you. I'm calling in to talk about the Isaiah Thomas fiasco.
Ooh. I haven't played the video yet. Now, hold on a second. Do you know basketball? I need a basketball aficionado.
Oh, yeah, that's my sport.
Okay. LeBron James came out on the court. They were warming up, right? And he was shirtless. Is that allowed? That looked a little weird.
I've never heard anybody complaining about it until now. Zeke, for some reason, has an axe to grind. It seems like he's always got something to say about the newer generation. He probably should be worried about the Bell's palsy right now. And he shaved games back in the day, so I've never really been an Isaiah Thomas fan.
That's alleged, sir. If he's never been convicted, excuse me, don't come on my platform accusing the man of that. Now, hold on a second. My question was, people going shirtless, warming up for a game. Has that ever happened before? Or is this just LeBron and we need to just all accept it? That's my question.
Well, this is the first time we've heard someone complain about it. As far as has anyone ever done it, I'm unaware of that. It sounds like some pussy activities on Zeke's part. So, I don't understand it and what's his problem with the newer generation and how the game is now today. He was a hell of a player. Yeah. So.
Florida Boy Jay, has that been a common thing for LeBron James to go shirtless warming up for, games when he played with the Heat, the Cavaliers?
I mean,
Florida Boy Jay?
I think a bronzexual would be more qualified to answer that. I'm not one who would know that information. I don't study LeBron.
I would concur.
Regiment. Yeah, that's a bronzexual question, Star.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, sir, the attorney has explained how the cops manipulated Karmelo Anthony. Any thoughts on that?
Well, yeah, Carmelo stood on business, and this is what happens. This is what comes with the business. As far as the officers switching trying to switch the narrative up, and I think it's all going to come out and come into play once the trial and everything gets underway. So I'm just waiting, like everybody else, to see how it plays out.
All right. I thank you for the call, sir. Thank you. Area code 661. Good evening. We're talking about Karmelo Anthony again. Are you there? 661. Are you ready? Please pick it up. You're killing the vibe. 661. Yes, no, maybe? Okay, thank you. Goodbye. Area code 949. Good evening. Are you there? It's Saturday. Are you ready? Area code 949.
Hey, Star. How's it going, man?
Yes, sir. It's going.
Star.
What do you want to start?
How you doing? Okay. Yeah, I wanted to make a quick comment about the Karmelo Anthony case. To get to the point, I believe that Mr. Karmelo did not mean to unalive Metcalf, the Metcalf twin. He does have an adequate representation, defense representation. In addition to that, as far as to the knife, under Texas Penal Code, a person under the age of 18 has the right to carry a knife. Yeah, that's.
Can you send me that link, sir? Or can anyone send me that link? You said Texas Penal Code what? Give me again.
Texas Penal Code 4602, 4603.
Okay.
Okay. A minor, anyone. It says that anyone under the age of 17, if the knife is less than 5.5 inches,
okay,
and they're under 18, they can carry a knife. So it could have been a small little spider coat knife, and the report doesn't say what.
A fishing knife, sir. A fishing knife.
Yes, it doesn't. It doesn't actually. And in addition to that, the police report is not evidence. It's a document of a series of interviews of eyewitness testimony, where each individual that is being interviewed or interrogated is giving their own eyewitness account. Right. So it's not evidence. It's not fact. Facts have to be objectively verified. Evidence has to be objectively verified. And, that's pretty much it. And also in the penal code, in the Texas Penal Code, when it comes to, there's a Texas Penal Code subsection Title IX, protection of persons. It goes to, say, use of force. That's 9.31 and Texas Penal Code 9.32. Okay.
Sir, can I ask you to email me any of this, what you're saying? Because I can't do Googling.
Yes, I can. I can do that.
My email address?
Right, yeah.
My email address is on the screen. I would appreciate that. But go ahead and continue. You were saying?
Right. Okay. So basically what I'm saying is that people have to go to the Texas statute website to basically look at those laws. And both of those laws, you have to read both of the statutes, and you have to basically the use of force or use of deadly force is in the eye of the beholder, so to speak. It's the perception of the actor, the actor being young Karmelo. Okay, right. So if he saw two corn-fed young white boys, 200-something pounds apiece coming at him, one of the elements of these two statutes is, the duress and the induction of fear, the inducement of fear. Okay. So the element of fear, the element of force, plays in the mind of the actor, and the actor basically has the right to respond, the best way possible, the best way they see fit. In order to repel any aggression or force. So that's actually how the statute reads. Now, there is the issue of reasonable force between deadly force and just, physical force.
If I can jump in, I'm not a college graduate by any means. I didn't even go to college, but to Karmelo's credit, he did ask the police, was Austin okay? So to what you're saying, and I'm assuming that you're reading the accurate penal codes, his intentions may have not been to kill Austin. He asked, is he okay? Florida Boy Jay, any comments? Do we let this man continue? I think Florida Boy Jay's call dropped out. Sir, continue, please.
Yes. Well, I just want to say that worst case scenario, there is in the Texas Homicide Penal Code a lesser offense, which is called a sudden passion or sudden provocation. Okay. And that could be in other words, the charge of murder can basically be scaled down to that particular charge. Okay. And that charge carries 180 days. Okay. Probation and or 2 years in prison. Okay. So it can be reduced to that. And I think that's a it's a possible chance that might happen because he didn't, I mean, it's obviously he didn't intend to unalive that young man. It's obvious. So just kind of,
I don't know that to be certain. I'm hearing you out. And again, to his credit, he asked one or two of the officers, was Austin okay? Yeah. But I don't know that for certain. I am being objective. Go ahead, sir.
And to your credit, sir, thank you for, discussing this matter. It's very important. We thank you and we appreciate you and your journalistic,
Thank you.
responsibility. We really appreciate you. And have a good day.
Thank you so much. Thank you. That was a good call, huh? He gave penal codes. John Blaze, are you calling in, sir? John Blaze sent in a donation. God forbid I get jumped by two ashy foot Congolese Africans while in line for bushmeat. Oh my goodness! Wait a minute. I knew that call would draw out Gene Richmond, aka Number 9. Good evening, sir. Thank you for your time.
Good evening, and it's always a pleasure to be on the Star Report.
Thank you.
I just want to say that today, the young Austin Metcalf was laid to rest. And there were thousands of people in attendance at this young man's funeral who was murdered brutally with a knife to the chest by a young savage. I would like to say that if we could all say a prayer for the Metcalf family.
No, sir, I'm an atheist, but continue.
And the people of that community, because what America needs now is healing. We need to heal from this, and we need to come together and unite to not only put a highlight on this tragic event, but also put awareness to Black criminality in America and how out of control it's become.
I knew that was coming.
How out of control.
Okay, now hang on.
Yeah, of course it was coming.
Hold on. The last caller gave some great penal codes. You heard that, yes?
Well, I got a few penal codes I'd like to share. Can I share them?
Please.
Texas Penal Code number 1 says, when you plunge a knife in an innocent young man's chest, there's a price to pay. Texas Penal Code number 2 says your black ass is going to prison for the rest of your life. Texas Penal Code number 3 says get used to 23-hour lockdown. Texas Penal Code number 4 says get used to being in the yard. Texas Penal Code number 5 says mommy and daddy can't come and save your black ass. Texas Penal Code number 6 says your nigga ass shouldn't have been carrying that knife. That's how Texas Penal Code number 7 says you violated, you pay the price. Texas Penal Code number 7 says your black ass has more coming to you than more than meets the eye in that pen. Texas Penal Code number 9 says there's a bunch of niggas waiting for your black ass in the big house, in the Texas big house. Texas Penal Code number 6 says when you will have gray hairs in your head by the time you're released from prison. Texas Penal Code number 12 says there's always a price to pay, and now it's time to pay the piper. Texas Penal Code number 13 says the devil always comes to get his due, and now it's due, and now your time is up. Texas Penal Code number 13 says you will not see the light of day.
Okay.
And those are all the other Texas penal codes.
Okay. Gene Richmond, I thank you for taking time out to give us all of that. So I played a video, very informative, from the Defiant Lawyers Network. Augustus Corbett gave a great breakdown of things in that particular county and that area. So now you are standing on your square, and you've already seen the full police report. It's posted in my community section. So I guess we're just waiting to see if Karmelo Anthony is going to be indicted, if there's going to be a bail reduction. What is it you're hoping for at this point, Gene Richmond?
Well, I'm hoping that there's a clear-cut investigation. And I'm hoping that the evidence is presented, and I'm hoping that justice will be served. Because regardless of what happens, a young man is dead, and a young man could potentially serve many years in prison. So the reality is we need to face what is in front of us. And again, we need to have a conversation, not exactly about what happened, because I think we have an idea of what happened. I mean, we know what the end result of the outcome of what happened, but I think we have to talk about the Black criminality effect on our society. People like Jason Whitlock have talked about it. Larry Elder has talked about it. Jesse Peterson have talked about it. Candace Owens has talked about it. So many people have talked about it. And I think we need to bring this conversation and a true conversation to the forefront. I think we need to bring this out and have a real conversation about what's happening with our.
Can I jump in?
And the level of. Yeah, go ahead.
Can I jump in? Now, it's Saturday night, so we're going somewhat off the rails. You and Jesse Lee Peterson are old friends or associates. I thought he was flying you out one time and you were going to be a part of his network. Yes, no?
Well, unfortunately, that's true. That didn't happen. That didn't happen. That didn't happen. But me and Jesse are good friends. That doesn't mean I have anything against Jesse Lee Peterson. He's a good man. And I know you take pleasure in laughing at the situation. But Jesse Lee Peterson is a good man.
No. Hey.
Jesse Lee Peterson.
You and I are friends, so we go back and forth with the bullshit. Hey, man, I appreciate you standing on business. Do you want to hang on? I'm not rushing you off the line. And also, Spanky.
Yeah, I'm FBA. I'm on code. I stand on business.
No, you're a tether. Salute to Spanky Bighead. He sends in a donation. He says, I read somewhere that Karmelo Anthony is a 4.0 student and does number 9 put pickles on his dirt patty. Spanky Bighead. Send that donation. We're going there tonight, guys. All right, everybody hold on a second. Number 9, can I put you on hold for just a minute? Just a minute.
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
All right, sit tight. That's Gene Richmond. Peace. Left-handed, how are you, sir? On a Saturday night. Good to hear from you, man.
Peace. What's going on?
Great to hear from you, man. Talking about Karmelo Anthony or LeBron James being shirtless during a warm-up or Soldier Boy. Where do you want to chime in?
I stick to where my expertise is at, and I'll do the talk about LeBron.
Okay.
Like I always do. You don't really see or hear about NBA players warming up, shirtless, because that's why they have all the warm-up jerseys and the warm-up T-shirts and the this and the that. For Isaiah to speak his mind, Isaiah, is where he's at in his situation, and he's just letting what he feels to be known, let it be known. I mean, if he's mad at LeBron being shirtless and stuff like that, that's his thing. You know what I mean? Is it a bad look for the NBA? I mean, it's in the list of a litany of bad looks for the NBA. But if Isaiah Thomas chooses to make this a priority, which I really don't think it is, then he's well within his rights to speak his mind. Isaiah has his own crosses to bear, if I could say that. You know what I mean? So again, he's feeling like, in his elder statesmanship as an NBA all-time great, he can speak to things, and sometimes he's on point. Sometimes he's a little bit just takes things and blows it out of proportion.
Okay.
And I just think that this is one of those times where it's kind of like really making a mountain out of a molehill.
Okay. I'm going to play the video because a lot of people may not know what we're even talking about. Let me also bring in one of my sponsors. I want to make sure I'm not keeping him on hold for too long. Okay, guys, I have Jay with me on the screen right now from Instagram.com/unseen future. Jay, how are you, man?
Good. Excellent. Yes, sir.
Are you a basketball aficionado?
Yeah. No, I'm not the biggest fan, but I'm very aware of everything that's going on at any given time. So what's up?
Okay. I've got left-handed on the line with me as well. I just played a video. I'm going to have to edit that out, I'm sure. LeBron James, shirtless, warming up for the Lakers. I don't know if he has done that in the past, but I have to agree with Isaiah Thomas to some extent here. I mean, if you're going to find Ja Morant for gun gestures, what about being shirtless, warming up for an NBA game? Jay.
He's the face of the league, though. Like you got to keep in mind, and then on top of that, he's pretty much in his sunset, point in his career. So I guess in his mind, he's like, well, it's whatever. I done everything. I got one leg in, one leg out. But at the same time, it is the NBA. That's something where it's a level of expectation that's had. So I agree. I agree totally.
You agree with LeBron being fined or doing what he did? It's not a big deal.
No. He should be fine. I'm just putting myself in LeBron's shoes, but I think he should be fine though. No, I agree.
Okay. Left-handed. Has LeBron done this in the past? I saw a clip from many years ago where LeBron was warming up with the Heat, but it was just some type of slam dunk contest, and he was shirtless. Has he done this in the past? Warming up for a game with no shirt on, left-handed.
I can't recall it. Not, I don't know. But that's my first time ever seeing anybody basically, warm up, without a shirt on or whatever. Because like I said in my previous point, that's why they have all these warm up T-shirts and warm up jerseys and things of that nature. Right. So again, anything that LeBron does, it's about who? LeBron. So I feel like, he's on his way. Like my man said, he's on his way, out the game, and he's going to do what he do. I don't think he did that to be any malice, anything like that. He just did what he did because he feels like he could do whatever he wants to do. So again, in that point is no shirt. I'm going to go out here and warm up, do me, right? Put on the show for these fans or whatever. And Isaiah Thomas, you know what I mean, chose to speak to that. And I'm not mad at Isaiah, you know what I mean? But like I said earlier, he has his own crosses to bear. Okay. So again, LeBron coming out, warming up, shirtless. It wasn't like the house was packed. It wasn't, you know what I mean? So again, at the end of the day, it's much ado about nothing, if you ask me.
Okay. In a certain culture, that would be considered serving boy cunt, but I digress. Hey, Jay, let's talk about Instagram.com/unseen future. Your platform, your services, your banners in rotation. Please, Jay.
Yeah. So pretty much, man, I've been, in the industry, not as to the extent of you, because you're a legend or what have so. But for me, man, I've done all kinds of different designs. I've done apparel. I've done branding. I've done work for Chris Brown. I've done work for YG.
Easy.
I've done work for Irv Gotti. I was lucky enough to do that. He was a cool cat. Rest in peace.
Very cool.
Currently, I'm working with Suman Lee, which he's the guy who created, K-pop. And it's been a ride, but I've always played the background. I didn't necessarily want to, attach the work with my face, but now I see the value in just doing stuff like this and elevating what I'm doing, because I have a lot of things, as far as opinions and my perspective, my point of view. And in addition to me just being, an artist and a designer, I'm also.
If I can jump in, guys, I'm talking to Jay from Unseen Future. Okay, that's his IG information on my screen. You do some great work, and I'm not just saying that because you're a sponsor, guys. If you purchase a service from Jay, I will give you 30 days free promotion on the Star Report. Reach out to Jay. He does not just covers for whether it be mix. Projects, great banners and things of that nature. If you purchase any type of service from Jay, send me a screenshot. I'll give you 30 days free promotion. What are some of the specialties that you like to do with regards to your animation work and other things? Do you do what is that 3D stuff that they're doing now? By way of the games, you know what I'm talking about?
Are you you're not talking about AI stuff, are you? Or
yes. Do you do that as well?
I'm not necessarily the biggest supporter of AI, because one thing I will say is that like urban platforms, we really need to talk more about AI, because AI. I've been in tech for the last 10 years. AI is wreaking havoc in tech, and then on top of that, a lot of the jobs that the white collar, they thought it was going to be the reverse. They thought AI was going to come for blue collar first, but it's actually it's hitting white collar. And I really want to see us in a better situation over the next 10 to 20 years. You got everybody, every type of guru, every captain of industry. They're saying the same things. These are all warning signs. So as for me, I am looking for different ways to incorporate AI into my work and to wait.
Well, if I can jump in, when I say AI and other things, I'm more so talking about, can you help content creators such as myself or other platforms with custom thumbnails, thumbnails that draw traffic and revenue? Can you do thumbnails?
No, definitely. See, the thing is that like I'm I'm an art director, so I do
Right.
branding. So meaning, social media graphics, I brand, from top to bottom, logos. I give you a story, something to, to go along with, something that you can really, use across whatever platform that you choose to, but really help you build out that vision and tell your story in a real, effective in a way that you can actually, monetize and scale. And it's
I got another question.
Oh,
I got
go
another
ahead.
question. Do you stream live on YouTube?
I am not yet, but I am going to because
Let me make a suggestion. We need more young people like yourself who are talented guys. Jay is very talented. If you were to stream live showing the process of animation, I think that would be kind of hot.
No, it's in the plans. I am definitely going to do that. It's balancing my personal stuff that I'm doing, and then also stuff further because I can't post everything. Some of the stuff is I have to wait until they actually release it to the world. So it's balancing those two. But that is definitely something on my to-do list this year that I definitely want to.
I think you should get a blunt and a drink and just push live on YouTube. And show a video of the process of animation. Listen, I've seen some young people doing that, like 14-year-olds, and they got like thousands of fucking views.
Yeah. I mean, man,
come on, Jay.
I got you. Yeah.
Hey, well, listen, man. I appreciate you, and guys, as I said, if you hire Jay to do anything, I will feature that here on the Star Report. I'll give you 30 days free promotion. Jay, go ahead and land your plane, man. What you want people to take away from your services, please?
Yeah. So, in addition to just being an art director and being able to bring visions to life, in addition to that, I also have a comic strip that I release once a month. It's called Act Accordingly, and
nice.
It's just a social commentary on stuff like this and what's going on in popular culture, and how it interacts between the real life and the digital world. And some of it's funny, some of it's it's thought provoking, some of it's witty. So but
might you be beefing with the Boondocks?
You know what, man? Boondocks don't exist no more.
Well, no, I mean, Aaron Magruder, he's a great guy. He came on my show years ago. But the Boondocks is still out there. It's a part of, urban hip-hop culture. Maybe you should create beef and then, get a crack. You understand?
I have too much respect for Aaron Magruder, but at the same time, Boondocks is a then. We're talking about today. I got to post on what's going on today. So
okay. Troll babies, I'm trying to help him come up. He's talking about respecting some of these old niggas. Hey, man, Jay, great to talk to you, man.
Of course.
Let's get you back. Let's get you back on next week, and send me some links to anything that you've done in the past, so I can put that in my community section. All right?
Yeah, I got plenty. I will do that.
Thank you, Jay.
All right, then. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Right.
Okay.
All right. Peace, blessings.
Yes, sir. That's one of my sponsors, guys. And salute to hold on, everybody. Raymond, I got your donation, sir. He says, we about to separate boys from men. Okay, I like that. Thank you, Raymond, for your donation. Okay, left-handed, back to you, sir. Back to you. You called me you called me early and you said, big homie, and I'm only like 2 years older than you. You said, I don't give a fuck. I'm crashing out. And I said, okay, man, what do you want to do?
All right. Check this out here. I don't bother nobody.
Right.
I don't have no beefs with nobody. Right. What me and Rory go through is what me and Rory go through. That's grown man business. Right. You let us handle that.
Right.
Now, for some off-brand cat to mention me is foul ball. It's bad business, and it's not a good look. So the way you did it was kind of bad business too, because you doubled down. So when you double down, that threw all excuses, all apologies, all mea culpas, all that sad sack business out the window. Now, you're aware.
Can I give context, because it's Saturday night?
Go ahead, my guy. Go ahead.
I don't want my newer viewers to be like, what the fuck is going on here? Your name was brought up, and I've got like 6 windows here open, so I don't watch the live chat. the live chat, I mean, they do a great job, monitoring themselves. I don't have to have people blocking comments. I want them doing what they do. But someone called in and used your name, and I'm looking at the windows. I'm like, what? At first I wasn't aware of what was going on. And that person, he knows better. He knows better not to do that. We do have parameters when people call in. You can say whatever you want to say in the live chat. You can attack people. They go at people's kids. I can't control that shit, man. But somebody called your name, and I said, oh, shit. Deeds was highly offended. Deeds blocked the person. She blocked him, and I can't tell Deeds what to do, but you wanted to address it, and I said, hey, man, yeah, you can address it. So I just want to give that context. Go ahead.
I'm about to address this now. I don't say the dude's name, but
you can say it if you need to. He said your name if you need to.
I mean, gangster loves. You know what I mean? Whatever. I'm gonna need 3 things from you, homie, because I know you probably listening, cowering in your little closet or whatever. But I'm not gonna get personal because I don't know you like that. But you chose to get personal, and you don't know me like that. So here's the 3 things I need from you. I need an apology, number 1, not behind the scenes.
Oh shit!
Not no emails, not no DMs, none of that. I need a public apology in front of everybody because you chose. In your wisdom, to try to be funny and try to bring some light to yourself by putting my name in it, and that's not cool, B.
Yeah.
Whatever you and that other person got going on, that's between you and that other person. I don't never jump in nobody else's arguments.
Right.
But when you mention me and some bullshit, pardon me, Star, I know how to pay my fines.
No. Left-handed. Fuck the algorithms. Go where you need to go because, again.
Let's go there.
Deeds.
Bitch-ass motherfucker. This bitch-ass motherfucker calls himself gangster love. You're a liar and a nigga.
Wow.
Straight like that. Everything else is out the window. You double down. When you double down, all credibility with you was lost, and you tried to shit on my integrity. And I can't allow that to happen. I'm not going to allow that to happen. Right? So if you want to choose the callings, I know you're listening, and somebody who knows you is listening, so they can get in touch with you. See, this is the problem with you new niggas. You new niggas feel like you can say anything to anybody. And then, yeah, I'm an old nigga, but I'm going to play it by old rules. Number 1, I need an apology from you, public. Number 2, I need you to put $100 in my Cash App to pay for your transgressions. And then number 3, I don't need you to mention my name ever again in life. As long as you stay black, you don't mention my name. Because the thing about it is, people listen with jaundiced ears. People listen with danger ears. They hear that, they be like, oh my goodness, left hand is this and that and the third. They'll put their own spin on it. And I'm not here for that. I'm here to give my commentary, my opinion, right? And not to add nobody that I don't know, I don't deal with, I don't have no situations with, right? So again, for you to mention my name, that's foul ball, yo. So again, I need you to do that. So if you want to call in and defend yourself and really get into
I gotta jump in left-handed. Hang on, left-handed. No, Deeds says he can't call in. Deeds blocked him.
All right. Well, he did that to himself.
Hold on, because you see, again, I'm very fortunate to have Deeds and a few other people who control the machine.
Okay. Right, no doubt.
So Deeds says no calling in, no live chat, and she says she said to me, "I'll get back to you when I got time." So I'm not asking her to do nothing, but I want to let you say what you need to say. And that's it. John Blaze, I got your donation, John Blaze.
Salute to Deeds.
Yeah.
Salute to Deeds.
Deeds was offended because she said to me,
I never smoked a cigarette in my life, John Blaze. So I know what you're talking about, but salute to you, though. You know what I mean? I'm in the building. And again,
hang on, left-handed. If we can just finish up with Deeds. Deeds said to me, I didn't like that. Left-handed don't bother nobody, and I said, okay, well, you keep me posted, and that's just where it's at. So, hey, man, do you want to finish up on anything, or you're good?
Yeah, I'm good, man. You know, I spoke my mind. I said what I had to say, and that's that. You know what I mean? And I'm always around. Down in Sports Talk every Tuesday, 8:00. You know what I mean? And I'm in the building, man. So I ain't going nowhere. I'm watching the show on a Saturday night, man, doing my thing.
I appreciate you, man. Salute. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Respect.
Okay, left-handed tapping in, man. Hey, folks, you know, one of the main rules that we have here is when you call in, don't mention other people's names unless they're on the line. I know my audience. I trust you guys. Again, I know who I'm talking to. Here's my analytics. See that? When you want to be a sponsor, we send you the analytics, the core audience. We send you everything. So I know I'm not talking to niggas, you know, sitting in the project smoking Reggie, twisting their fucking locks. Mobile statistics, growth and retention. Keep it in the live chat. Gene Richmond, are you there, sir? Number 9, a.k.a. Gene Richmond.
You know, I must concur with you. You know, don't be calling anybody's name on this show like this. I think somebody should offer up some booty as a you know, offering for forgiveness.
Oh,
that's what I think. Somebody should offer booty, and then we have a deal. Then we have a deal. Yeah.
Oh
serious.
my goodness. Oh my goodness.
We go serious. We're gonna go. If you could go.
Well, hold on a second. Gangster Love, if you're out there, listen, man. Deeds handles a live chat, and she blocks people. You know, it's nothing personal, homie. You've been riding with the team for a minute, man, a while. You know better not to do that type of shit. And I'm not coming down on you, man. But left-handed said you got to send in $100, man, to make it right, and that's otherwise. I can't bring you on the line, man, to respond. No, man, you got to send in that Skrilla, man.
Hell no.
You know.
Hell no. $100 can't make it right. Booty will make it right. Hell no. Hell no. $100 is nothing. Booty is everything. $100. What is $100? You think $100 can make it right?
Oh shit!
$100.
Wait a minute. Got Rob Lowe tapping in.
Ass will make it right. Ass will make it right.
Ass will make it right. Sheesh.
Ass.
I'm trying to put
straight up ass.
Okay, I'm looking for Rob Lowe's donation to put it on the screen. All right, everybody, hold on a second. The show is going in a different direction. Area code 929. Good evening. We're a little sloppy. You know, it's a Saturday night. Are you there? 929.
Yeah, what's going on, sir? So Aladdin.
Hey, from formerly of Desert Storm.
Yeah, that's right. How you doing, sir?
My nigga, how you been? What's cracking, man?
I'm good. I'm sipping on that Coors Light.
As you should be. What's going on, homie?
And I want to get at the Haitian crazy boy, number 9.
He's on the line.
You're first of all, you out of pocket, you immigrant, and Donald Trump gonna get all y'all out of here by May 23rd or June 23rd. I used to live on 104th and Broadway, and my mother told me about a Haitian building, and I hate y'all idiots so much. I'm gonna call ICE to get all y'all out of there.
Shit.
You fake FBA wannabe promote FBA politics. You gotta go, man.
Well, number 9 is not FBA, Aladdin. He's Haitian. He's not FBA.
I'm not FBA. I'm not FBA. You dumb nigger. You dumb nigger. I'm not FBA. You dumb nigger.
Oh yeah.
I think Aladdin's Hispanic. Aladdin, aren't you Hispanic? I forget.
No, I don't have Somali.
Oh, okay.
I'm half Somali.
Even worse.
I'm half
Even
FBA.
worse.
I'm half FBA.
Even worse.
But I'm better.
Even worse.
What?
Even worse.
I live on Fifth Avenue, and my rent is $4,500 a month, and I pay it like clockwork. You bum ass nigga. You's a bum ass. You don't live in Manhattan. Yo, my man on some real shit. When I walk in,
Okay, guys, one at a time. Hold on a second. We're gonna let these guys speak. Let me put.
Talk to me.
Okay, Aladdin number 9 is on hold. But Aladdin, I have to ask you. I have to ask you. Did you send in a donation? We can't let broke niggas on the line tonight. Respectfully.
I was wondering when you gonna hand me. I'm gonna send you $250 right now.
Okay, well, listen. I mean, my audience tells me the live chat says, "Star, do not bring broke niggas online." That's what they say. Okay.
I understand it, and I have been feeling that heat for a while. So you know what? I'll be quiet till I send a donation. No.
I'll put you on hold. You send in the scroll, and I'll bring you back on. Number 9 wants to smoke. He's right there. He's not running. Hold on a second. All right. Number 9, you want to smoke with this nigga or what?
I'm right here, low life. What you got for me? You're Somali and FBA.
He's right there.
That's 2 strikes against you, and you're a drunk bastard, and you're a stumble bump. What you got for me?
Okay, Aladdin, I'm gonna put you. I'm gonna put you on hold. You send the scroll, I'll bring you back on.
All right.
Yeah, I can't bring bum niggas on the line, man. I'm sorry, dog. Number 9, are you there, sir? Saturday night.
A jabroni, a degenerate, a low life, and a bum. Come on. Drinking Steel Reserve 22. You're the biggest piece of garbage I ever met.
Okay, everybody, hold on a second. Blade, I got your donation. Blade says, "What the fuck am I hearing on the line tonight? Niggas demanding ass as a penalty for breaking a rule."
That's a fee. Ass, $100 means absolutely nothing. I respect left-handed. I know left-handed from the morning show is good man, but $100 equates to nothing. We have to up the ante, and the ante is booty. It's ass. It's because once you give that up, there's no turning back. There's no turning back. You can't turn back.
Anybody from my generation in the live chat, back in the days, back in the 70s, mid-70s, there used to be car stickers that said, gas, grass, or ass. No one rides for free.
Pick one. I say ass. I second.
Gas, grass, or ass. Nobody rides for free. Hang on a second. Stay there, number 9. Area code 347. Are you there? Saturday night. Good evening. 347.
Hey, Star. How you doing?
Yes, hold on. What's cracking?
Yeah. I had two concerns about the Karmelo Anthony thing, and one is that's a new stadium, and it's strange that there has been released no video footage of anything, and then a few hundred people there at the event, and there's no one that had a cell phone out there, because usually when people get to fighting, people are filming it on their phones. That, and also they supposedly had took his phone from him and destroyed the phone. So depending on what kind of phone it is, iPhone or whatever, it's a felony robbery at that point. The remaining brother hasn't been arrested. So that's the two questions that I had, or if anybody,
Well, sir, listen, it's Saturday night. Instead of all them questions and all that type of shit, can you just tell us what you think, what you feel? What state are you calling from, sir? What state?
New York.
Okay. Can you turn down the BET in the background? Something's echoing back there. It's
okay. All right.
Please don't kill the vibe, sir. Turn it down. Whatever you got going on.
Right.
Tubi.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So Karmelo Anthony's locked up, sir. I'm asking people to go hard in the paint. It's okay if you're racist tonight. Come on, speak freely. Are you sipping, smoking, Snorting, what are you doing?
Nah, I'm sitting here, listening at the show or whatever. That's it.
Okay. Well, I'm sitting here.
Carmelo's locked up, nigga. Carmelo's locked up, nigga. What's your problem? That nigga's locked up.
Hey,
Now
who's
what?
Now what? On the line?
That nigga's locked up.
I'm not even talking
That's
to you.
number 9. That's number 9.
Now what, nigga?
I don't want to talk to him.
Your black boy's locked up. Now what? You can't save his ass.
Listen, man. I'm not an internet gangster, man. I don't do that, man. So
now what? Now what? Go get that black. Go get his black ass out. Go get his black ass out if you want to talk. Nobody saw nothing. No video. And no video. Go get his black ass out then. If there was no video, then get his ass out. If there was no video, he'd be home right now, wouldn't he? Go get his ass. Come on, nigga. Always want to stand up to nigga. your nigga brother. Go get your nigga brother out.
Tell your Haitian mother to eat a dick, nigga.
Yeah, go get your nigga brother out. Go get your nigga brother out.
Well, sir, I don't relay messages. He's right there. The tether's right there.
Yeah,
sir.
talk to me, Sambo.
Get at that nigga, man.
Go to the war.
No, I don't do this internet gangster shit.
I want to give this ass. I want to give my ass to get Karmelo out. Be a real gangster. Say I want to give this ass. This sweet ass to let Karmelo out. Let's see how gangster you really are. How gangster are you?
I'm gangster enough not to pay attention to your dumb ass, man. I don't do that. That shit, it's not, homie, it's not hitting right. Stop. Be quiet and start talk.
Pass, man.
No, sir, we got a tether talking crazy. At least threaten his life, sir.
I'm talking crazy. I'm talking greasy.
Hey, Star, what good is threatening his life? I can't get to him. So what good is that? I'm not here to entertain.
Okay.
Yeah, you are here to entertain. You're just a nigger babbler. You're entertaining me, nigger.
Nigga, worry about your hungry ass people in Haiti, nigga. That's what you worry about.
Okay.
Hey, love, I got your donation. Your picture looks familiar. Love, she says, not tetherdacity, number 9, calling on the Bucci cheek side. Thank you for your donation, love. All right. Well, sir, listen, man.
This is not a joke.
I appreciate the call. So you don't want to get at number 9 talking crazy. I respect that. So you're not with the goofy shit. I respect that.
I don't do that corny shit, man. I don't do that corny shit. That nigga's a coward.
Take your dumb nigga ass back to sleep. Take your dumb nigga ass back to sleep.
Tell your Haitian mother to eat a dick, nigga.
He's on hold, sir. He's on hold, but I appreciate the call, man. Thank you.
Star, real quick. What's the you got your Cash App and everything up there? I'll send something over there, whatever.
Well, sir, it's on the screen, sir. Come on, you're a New York nigga. Are you illiterate? It's on the screen, sir. What are you doing?
Nah, man.
Let's get him out of here, man. What's the Cash App, man? Yo, I just came home. I don't even really know about that Cash App shit. Hold on a second. Peace. Are we good? Left-handed. Are we okay? I see you back in the queue. We all right?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm sitting over here laughing.
Oh, because we finished, right? I mean, I saw you call back. We okay?
Oh, no. Oh, you meant to get somebody else. You grabbed another call. 210. This 210.
Oh, 210. Sit tight. I thought I saw left-handed.
Okay, yeah, my bad.
Stay there.
Okay, I'm good.
Stay there. Left-handed, did you call back? Peace to the God. Left-handed?
Peace. Number 9, what's good, man?
Oh, shit. Hold on a second. Well, he's sipping. You guys okay?
See, you can't give an excuse for one and then not give an excuse for the other.
You're right.
So my thing is number 9.
He's right
Number
there.
9, what's good, man?
He's right there.
What's good, man?
Hey, man, I just want to say I don't stand for disrespect either. And all I'm saying is $100. $100 is not enough. You're a good man. I know you a long time, and we don't stand for disrespect. All I said, I think we should up the ante just a little bit and offer up some booty. I'm not saying anybody's gonna accept anything, and he should make a bigger offer. Is all I'm saying for apology.
But this is a situation where you're not included. This don't have nothing to do with you.
Okay. No.
Listen, hold on. Let me finish. I had the same respect for you like you have for me. Absolutely, number 9. Absolutely. But your proclivities and my proclivities are different. So when you speak to that, don't include me, because that you included me in my situation into how you see it.
Okay. All right.
Not coming down on you. No. I get it, my guy. You sipping. I get it. And this is how I get it. I get it, number 9. It's not no beef. We ain't yelling this beef. We talk like grown men. You know what I'm saying? So again, at the end of the day, man, just leave that out of it. Leave that part out, because again, it deals with me, right? And it deals with my integrity, right? And I feel like a lot of people could just, since we all in this little box, you could just say whatever and blame it on the grape, blame it on the tree. You could blame it on a whole lot of things, but you don't take no accountability for it. But you, number 9, you apologize. It's done.
Okay.
But I get it. That's who you are. I'm not mad at it.
Okay.
I'm not mad at it, my guy.
Listen, left-handed, I got to shift gears.
For me, Booty would be more acceptable.
Okay.
Booty would be more acceptable.
That's not how I'm living.
Okay.
That's not me.
Number 9 is on hold. Left-handed.
In that context.
Left-handed, can I jump in?
Don't do it.
Can I jump in? He's sipping.
Yes, sir.
We're good. I got you.
Yeah, we good. We good.
Deeds is holding you down, man. So I can't do nothing unless she says it. Okay. So salute, man.
Yeah.
Salute. Okay.
Salute.
All right. Left-handed call back. 210. Thank you for your patience, man. Are you there? 210. You're calling from Texas. Yes, sir. How are you? It's cracking.
Yeah, I'm in Texas, man. I appreciate y'all talking about the Frisco episode, but I'm still going to stay neutral on it. And I understand everything that's going on. Yeah, that's a well-to-do area. Yeah, Frisco and Plano. But if you can understand being a 1 on the dice in an area like that, that's 50% white and 35% Asian. Man, ain't none of y'all stayed in an area that's 35% Asian. So stop it, knock it off. And you don't understand the dynamics of a child getting bullied. We know how it is, man. I grew up where, it was a couple of white kids, so I understand we bullied them. So if the kid had a knife, I'd take that charge on a knife. Yeah, charge me for having a knife. I'd rather be tried by 12 than carried by 6 on that type of deal.
Shush. Hold on a second. You're born and raised in Dallas Fort Worth area. Where you from, sir?
No, I'm from North Carolina. I'm from the Cackalack.
Okay.
I'm from Fayetteville, where we jump fences. I ain't worried about this stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we know how to jump a fence. Yeah, that's where I'm from. Okay. And everybody from up north, they come down to us. I'm familiar with up north, New Jersey, all them people. They come down to us, so we got a certain bond and a certain respect. Right. So I know about that type of deal. Right. You can hear the Southern dialect how I speak, but we got a certain camaraderie.
I appreciate
Yeah, so in Texas, sir. I understand this is new land for me, but I understand these people and how they get down. They got money. They got money down here, and you have to understand what they're doing. They can't come down. They can't be down here talking all crazy to these white people because they run everything and still have to live around these people. What that boy did was simply try to defend himself and get away. And he showed you, he proved it. He ran away. He didn't jab this dude up, and get out of the place and run. He did exactly what he was told to do, probably by his parents. He ran to a police officer. Is that dude still okay?
Sir, can I jump in right there? You know, back in the 70s, early 70s, my mother told me, if a boy hits you, hit him back. If a girl hits you, hit her back twice as hard. So yes, your parents do give you certain instructions. Now, to my knowledge, we have not heard anything about Karmelo Anthony complaining about jail conditions. You know, so what you're saying could hold a lot of truth to it. I'm trying to be neutral, but at the same time, it's like I'm assessing everything, and I just, I can't necessarily. I can't get past the fact that it was raining heavily. And how did Austin Metcalf come over there and tell him to get out of the tent? It's raining. Who the fuck gave you the authority? Take it from there and land your plane, please.
Yeah, his white skin gave him the authority. That's how they get down.
Bingo.
His white skin
Yeah, I know how they do, and I can already see it in my mind. It's two of these boys over here. Man, get from over here. You can't be over here. And what it was, he picked the wrong boy to actually do that on.
Oh no, sir, he picked the right one, as they used to say back in the early 70s in the South. Oh, you got the right one.
Oh yeah, that's probably what he said. Yeah, he probably said that.
Yeah. yeah.
You got the right one today. You got the right one today.
Right.
Hey man, who? Hey, and I say this before you go.
Yes, sir.
Hey, with the guy that was on, the people that was on there talking about he locked up and he all that stuff about the boy being locked up. I say he don't even know. If it's any time that you get locked up and you protected and you don't have to worry about nothing, that little boy.
Did you mean number 9?
Hey,
number 9?
Yeah. He's talking about he locked up. Yeah, get him out. Get him out. No, don't worry about that.
Hold on, sir. He's my friend, but if you need to get at that fuck, no, he's my friend. But if you need to get at that fuck nigga, here he is, a fuck nigga right there, Gene Richmond. Yeah, that fuck nigga right there.
Hey, let me say this. Hey, Huckleberry, what's your beef, nigga? What's your beef?
Hey, let me get off the speakerphone. Let me say this. If it's any time that a black man can go to jail and be protected, and he can walk around and he's protected, that boy will be protected more than the president will. He can get anything that he wants and walk and do what he needs. I'll guarantee you he will be protected in any prison around this country better than anybody. I promise you that. And don't worry about black people. You worry about what you eat on your plate. Don't worry about black people. Don't worry about black people. You do what you need to do over there.
You got some catfish and grits on that pot, on that stove.
Don't worry about what we eat.
You pig feet eating tap dancing stubble bum. You get them out there. You pig feet Louisiana hot sauce eating Frank's Red Hot eating chicken foot low life. You get them out.
Why are you worrying about what we do and what we don't do?
You get them out, old step and fetch it. You get them out. You get them out.
At the same time, why you try to imitate everything we do and what we don't do? You want to be us so bad.
I don't want to be
us so bad.
I don't want to be a fried chicken eating low IQ backwoods hillbilly like you. I don't want to be that.
Man, you sitting over there cosplaying, got on the same thing we got on right now.
I don't want to.
Right now, I guarantee you, $100.
You have no power.
Guarantee you.
You have no say. You have no pay. You have no power.
Where you at? Where you at? In New York? Where you at? New York?
I'm in the country.
He's in Connecticut.
Raccoon and
He's in Connecticut.
I'm in Raccoon.
You want to be us so bad.
I'm eating possum just like you. I'm eating possum.
Hey, like my grandma say, bless his heart. Let me go start.
I appreciate you, man. Salute. Hold on a second. Hold on.
Like my grandma say, bless his heart.
I appreciate you, man. Salute. Thank you for the call.
All right. Bless his heart.
Yes, sir. Everybody, hold on a second. Saturday night, we're going off the rails. Folks, I'm not sure if Rory's available to call in, but if there's a Caucasian person who wants to call in and go in on, Karmelo Anthony, please feel free to. This is the objective perspective. Hey, Shaniqua, she says, "Star, you hella messy." Baby, it's Saturday. It's Saturday. Hey, who did I put on the hold? Somebody who was trying to figure out how to use the fucking Cash App or some goofy shit. Hey, is that my nigga Ramon? Ramon, hey, thank you for your patience. Where's Ramon?
Boss on.
Hey, man, I got your donations. Thank you for your patience, man. Salute. Where do you want to start? Ramon.
Hey, what's up with it, man?
Tripping.
What's up to tele number 9, too? You know what I'm saying?
He's right here. You want to get at that fuck nigga? What's cracking?
No. I'm cool on that dude.
Okay.
Tele number 9, though. I'm straight on him.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? No, man, the title of your show tonight. Attorney explains how cops manipulated Anthony's case, though, or Anthony's paperwork, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Absolutely.
Yeah.
I wouldn't expect nothing less. You know what I'm saying? I mean, are we serious? And it's 2025, right, Star? You know what I'm saying? You mean to tell me it was absolutely no video footage nowhere of the situation? To me, that's telling. If you ask me personally, you know what I'm saying? I believe the video, if they had video footage, it would show exactly how the dude was defending himself. Because, I mean, let's not make no mistake about it. Being from the streets, you know you just can't knock a white boy out. You know you just can't go knock. I mean, it ain't a lot of white boys you can just knock out because you want to. You might get knocked out underestimating a white boy because he's a white boy.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So 2 6-foot dudes, athletically built, you know what I'm saying, running up on him. Man, that dude probably panicked, man. You know what I'm saying? And went to self-defense.
I think he was focused, sir. I don't think he panicked. I think he was focused. And I'm not saying he intentionally put the knife in Austin's heart area, but he may have known. Well, listen, I can't let these I can't let these crackers, duff me out. That's old lingo. Duff me out and in the rain. So I got to get them up off me. Yakka, yakka, yakka,
Right. I'm just going to say that. He was just getting them up off of him. Yeah. He didn't mean to take nobody's life. Yeah. He was just getting them up off of him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I think video footage will prove that. That's why it ain't released. I really believe that, though.
Yeah.
Because the attorney then came out and said when somebody made it clear, they feel like when the law officials made it clear, attorneys at law done made it clear that they believe the paperwork was manipulated. Man, enough said. You know what I'm saying? From that point, the video footage done probably been manipulated. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I played that lawyer's video, and I thought it was a really great breakdown. Hold on a second. Let me make sure I give them all the credit. And guys, please go to www.corbettfirm.com. That's CORBETTFIRM.com. The YouTube channel is the Defiant Lawyers Network, and Augustus Corbett and his daughter, Chloe Corbett, a.k.a. Duchess of Justice. They're in the area, so they gave the breakdown, and he said that the police manipulated the arrest report. Go ahead.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect nothing less.
Yeah.
We under the system of racism and white supremacy, dog. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that gonna happen. Excuse my language. You know what I'm saying?
Service Saturday.
So I wouldn't.
It's okay if you use profanity. It's Saturday. Go ahead.
All right, yeah, for sure. No, I'm gonna land with that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah. Tether number 9. And I'm out, Star. Peace.
I appreciate you. Yes, sir. Appreciate you. Okay, salute. Okay, that man spent school. Hold on a second. I got Gene Richmond on hold. And I want to bring back area code 210. Sir, did you figure out how to use Cash App? What's going on, man?
No, wrong one. That's the wrong one.
You know,
it's 210.
Okay. Why are you calling back? So I took your call earlier. You calling back? What's going on?
No, I was holding on. I was holding on for a second. I didn't think you were gonna pull me up that quick. It was for that the fruity dude that you had, something number 9.
So I asked you, did you send it a donation? You said no, and I said respectfully, my audience does want me talking to broke niggas. So did you figure out the Cash App?
Yeah. No, that wasn't me talking about the Cash App, the guy in the kitchen. That was somebody else.
Okay.
That wasn't.
Have you sent a donation, sir? I'm allergic to broke niggas, respectfully.
What are you talking about? I didn't say nothing about no donation. I already said.
So I'm asking you, sir. I'm asking you. Did you donate to the show? Just asking.
Yeah, I've already donated to the show. What are you talking about? I didn't call in about no donation.
You got me. Sir, I'm sipping Cavassier. Did you send it a donation? It's just a question. Sheesh.
Just now, no, I did not just send it here. Okay, here, hold on. Let me help you out. I got you. Yeah.
When is the last time, sir, that you sent it a donation? Respectfully.
You got a ledger. You can see on there. So, you ain't got to beg for no money.
I ain't begging for shit. Let's be clear. In the words of Reverend Ike, sir.
No money.
Sir, in the words of Reverend Ike, the best thing I can do for poor people is not become one of them. I ain't begging for a motherfucking thing. Let's get you up out of here. Try to talk a hole in my goddamn head. Okay, number 9, sit tight. Boy, and here's Florida Boy J.
What's wrong with these niggas? No, I'm saying.
FBJ.
Why they hold us back?
Hold on.
I'm saying.
FBJ, now, did you have a prostitute who called you earlier? You hung up the phone on me? What's going on, man?
It's Saturday night, man. You know, if the bat shit was up, I don't deal with prostitutes. I deal with, real women. That's
no. I mean, one of your whores.
Yeah.
One of your prostitutes.
I'll say that.
Selling pussy. That's what I'm saying. You hung up on us.
Yeah.
You hung up.
You're
texting. I'm a call back. Well, come on, man. What's going on? The fuck?
Yeah, I'm always hang up on a bunch of niggas on Saturday night and talk to a woman real quick. I'll call niggas back, I'll tap in, when we can finalize some things. But listen, man, I want to hop in and say this, dog, on thrill. And I can say this, and I know niggas is about to be upset and get the tizzy, but I'm getting real disappointed, you FBA niggas, man. Y'all call on the line. Y'all ain't got no money to donate. Every FBA need to be donating $20 to start when you call you. FBA.
Florida Boy J, don't address that. Let me deal with that. I got that. No. Don't address donations.
It's not even about that. It's not even about the donation. Hold on. I'm not.
No, sir. Don't address that. I deal with that. That's not your business.
It's over.
Keep it going.
I'm not even speaking just about that. I'm speaking on top of the fact that you got these niggas calling in that you can't even go back and forth with number 9. You can't even goddamn argue with number 9. What's wrong with you niggas? I don't have to go back and forth with number 9 because what's the point? Why do I have to come out here and defend every nigga with y'all? Can you guys call in, kick his back in? I sat back. I heard the show the other night. I heard 3 niggas kicking.
Okay, let me put him on hold. Guys, we have somebody who sent in a $2 donation in the live chat. Jerome, if you don't have another 3 to go with that, we're going to block you. We don't take nigga pennies. We do not do $2 donations. Put a 3 with that or get your broke ass the fuck out of here. All right, hold on, Florida Boy J.
I agree with Florida Boy J. I agree with Florida Boy J.
There's number 9. Go ahead.
I agree with Florida Boy. I agree with Florida Boy J. How are you guys gonna let each other up here talk smash? Come on. I agree with Florida Boy J, man. I ain't gonna let a big black tether come up here and talk smash. I'm waiting.
Okay, he's talking crazy. FBJ, you getting at him? What we doing?
Listen, I'm not me and number 9. We went back and forth years ago. I don't have to go back and forth with number 9. I need FBA call because they be so aggy. They cry when I call on the line and cry. Talk about why FBJ talk about his talk, but you niggas never call in. We're calling, you niggas run off, or you on the line and start crying again.
Now he's calling Rory's name. Now hold on a second. Florida Boy J, I appreciate you, but don't call other niggas names. Number 9 is on the line talking crazy about FBA. Are you going to address him or not? He's talking crazy.
I can address number 9 just like I address every nigga. Niggas be scared to talk to on this show.
He's right there.
All right, now number 9.
Man. I'm saying, man.
Now number 9. Why do you feel like you're gonna be one of the lucky ones spared if white folk decide to go upside niggas' heads? Why do you feel like you're not gonna be the first one on the cross? Why do you feel like you'll be the first one with your head rolling down the sidewalk if they ever decide to up the stick? You're the closest one in proximity. You sleep right next to them. You lay up under them. Where's your safety long term with the stance you take?
Okay, let him
Florida Boy
respond.
J, I figured this out early. When the white folks take over the ethno state, I want to be working for them. I want to be a security guard or something to guard the ethno state. Listen, this is a losing battle. We got to get on the winning team, man. They're gonna take this land back again, and when they do, I want to be on the right side.
Listen, number 9. They're not taking it back. It's over. Like I've been trying to tell them this week, they're getting a little wake up call. Everything they think they have took and built and stole last 700 years, 60 years. It's a wrap. It's over. They're realizing it little by little. You could be the last one to the party or the first one out, number 9. And I'm not trying to even save you because you sound like on. But my bottom line is this, number 9. You're not going to be protected. Not going to have you as some type of honorary.
Florida Boy J, are you getting at that nigga? What are you doing? Because it's like you're dancing around the shit that he already said. Are you getting at the nigga, or can I take other calls?
Don't let Troy do this to you, man. Join, man. They're about to take this land back, man.
Nigga, I was on a phone call. I don't know what y'all talked about before I called in or what nigga was saying to Troy.
Let's put Florida Boy J on hold. Hold on a second. Number 9, are you done? Are we good? Do you want to land your plane or?
Man, that white boy trying to take America back, man. White man trying to take it back, man. man, listen, the only thing I got, my bargaining chip is booty. The only thing I got, the only bargaining chip I got is ass. I don't care. I don't care about no $100. I don't care about no $100. Only bargaining chip is ass.
Booty.
$100.
You're on that Fleece Johnson wave tonight. Okay, listen, man. Great to talk to you, man. Number 9. Salute.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, let's get him up out of here. That was Gene Richmond, my homie. Okay. Florida Boy J, sit tight, man, because your call dropped out and then you had to go holler at some hoes and now you're back. Just sit tight. Charlie, I got your donation. Charlie says, is Isaiah Thomas a top 10 hater of all time? Well, sir, in the NBA, he's top 5. Oh, he's top 5 in the NBA. Okay. Top 5. Okay. Thank you for your donation. Okay. I thought I blocked this bum ass nigga. We got a bum ass nigga sending in $1 cash up. Everybody hold on. We've got a bum nigga. Let me make time for the bum nigga and block the bum nigga. Okay. I refunded his $1 the other night. Now let me take time to block the bum nigga. We're gonna find the time for you. Let me see. Okay, I'm not gonna say your name, bum nigga. But now you're blocked. Okay. You take that $1 and you give it to your low life baby mama. Okay. And she'll do whatever she needs to do with those little nigglets. Okay. 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 Gangsta of Love. Hey man, you gotta holler at Deeds, homie. Come on, man. You've been down with the show too long not to know better, homie. On the screen is Deeds Cash App. Gangsta of Love. Respectfully, I can't get involved, man. Left-handed said he won't accept nothing less than 100. I think Deeds says she won't accept nothing less than 50 for her time. So you don't have to pay it, but I'm just saying there's Deeds Cash App, man. I can't get involved. Okay. Brody, I got your donation. I think I know who that is. I know who Brody is. Brody, I know who you are, man. Brody.
Hey, Star, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Mic check.
Mic check.
Can you hear me?
Are you who I think?
How you doing, bro?
You
all right?
Are you who I think you are? Slow down.
No. Let me slow down. I promise you I'm not who you think I am. Because I've never talked to you before. Respectfully.
How can we help you, Brody?
Sorry about that.
How can we help you?
So I feel like the conversation about everything that the Anthonys have been dealing with, and I say the Anthonys because I respect the fact that not only is Karmelo dealing with this, but his family's dealing with this. But bear in mind that, the alleged perpetrator is dealing with this and his family. But the point is, we're talking about Texas, are we not?
That's a fact. But now, can I ask, what is your position early? What is your position?
Absolutely. I don't want to disengage it. My position is that when it comes to Texas, Karmelo Anthony stood his ground. Now, I'm a Californian. It may not sound like it because I moved around, so my accent got a. Can we curse or no? I know you said forget the algorithm, but are you still on that or no?
Listen, I mean, I want you to be truthful and forthright. I want everybody, every ethnicity, nationality to speak freely. This is not a black show. I'm not a Democrat, okay? I do not support tribalism, okay? Someone has been killed, and in my mind, I think that, you know, he may have been a victim of some type of passive aggressive person, but I don't know for certain. What is your position, sir?
Good. Gotcha. So, you know, I think, you know, as somebody that knows enough about the law, Karmelo Anthony should beat the case off of the strength of the stand the ground. That's just where I'm coming from. Now, it's not a point of like, all right, let's get a case, let's get a conviction,
right.
let's get a body on the record. It's about principles that, you know, like Texas principles, being real with you.
Okay. I'm listening.
Now, if it's the case, don't get me wrong. Oh, go ahead.
You have the floor, sir. Continue.
Oh, you listen. Okay. So if it's the case that something comes out down the line that's like, dude wasn't supposed to be there and there was a whole thing and we get all the rigmarole, that's one thing. But it seems like he was there for a purpose. Somebody got out of line. And when I talk about Texas as somebody that, you know, like for a good like 10 years came up in Dallas and Richardson, Fort Worth, Texas, if you push somebody and if you step to that line, if you get dealt with respectfully, to everybody in mind, you get dealt with. That's what keeps the South the South. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But, you know, I've heard you talk about New Jersey and the East Coast. I don't know anything about that. It seems like certain things, like toe the line of the geography, and that's something that toes the line of the Texas geography, of the Southern geography.
Are you law enforcement, sir?
Respectfully.
Are you law enforcement?
Not at all. Not at all.
Are you a confidential informant? You sound like you're on the yayo right now, respectfully. Are you dabbling?
No, don't get me, it's Saturday. The only thing I'm on is a couple of...
It's okay if you are.
You know, some Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Pabst Blue.
No. I wouldn't mind. Like, look, I mess with you. It wouldn't be an issue. I'm on a Pabst Blue Ribbon and some Jack Daniels. But other than that, nothing crazy.
Okay. So, yeah, I mean, I played a video earlier of a lawyer from the Defiant Lawyers Network, and I thought it was great in terms of the detail about that area, that county, and we're discussing it. It's still a hot topic. So what do you hope to happen? What is your goal here with regards to the act that took place and where things are right now? What is your goal?
You seen The Time to Kill?
Say again?
Have you seen the film A Time to Kill?
I don't remember, sir. I'm 60. I don't know what I had for breakfast.
All right. Well, you remember the scene in the Samuel L. Jackson, Matthew McConaughey movie?
No,
To Turn 'Em Loose. You remember that?
I don't remember, sir. No.
Oh, well, I know people in the head chat might remember. But the point is, like, look, this guy shouldn't be, like Karmelo, he shouldn't be put behind bars, none of that. The point blank is you set him down, you go, at 17, this shouldn't be a reaction. But when it comes to Texas, I mean, to be real with you, I don't want to quote anything coming from these websites, but it seems like these guys may have had some bad intentions. I don't want to quote anything from websites because we don't have like the full discretion of whether or not they posted these things.
So I'm going to let you get back to your fentanyl. I appreciate you, but let me let you get back to your fentanyl. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Good night. The fuck was he talking about? No, Karmelo Anthony should have been arrested. Someone died. Let's not get fucking crazy. You know, he should have been arrested. Listen, I've been in shootings, allegedly high on coke. I was arrested. A nigga bitch was shot in the shoulder. I deserve to be arrested. Florida Boy J, you there, sir? What's cracking? Are you back on the line? FBJ.
Yeah, we in the building. We in the building.
Okay. Thank you. Hey, love. Where do I know your picture from? She says, with all these aircrafts crashing lately. Hold on. It's common knowledge to assume cyber attacks. Wow, okay. You've got some nice legs from what I can see in your AVI picture. Florida Boy Jay, where we going, man? It's Saturday night. Where we going, man?
I'm gonna be honest, man. I got some hoes pulling up. I wanted to pretty much kind of get on a few things. I just didn't want to confuse anybody about what I'm trying to say or what I was trying to say. But my main point is this. I don't want to hear no white people talk about what black people are doing or how we're handling the situation. We're handling the situation correctly. We're mocking you. We're standing next to Karmelo Anthony, and we're doing everything it's going to take, whether it's going, sending the GoFundMe or whatever fundraising he needs, getting him the best attorneys or lawyers, and making sure we got the transparent information coming out at the right time, or if they're manipulating police reports or footage, we're on top of these things. I'm not going to sit here and let tethers call in, let no potato slaves call in, let nobody call in and disrespect every time I'm on the line. I've been whipping.
Was that a shot at Rory? You said potato slaves. Was that a
Man,
shot at
fuck Rory. Fuck Rory. Fuck Rory. Every time, like I said, I'm the only nigga who call in and say fuck Rory and put my foot up his ass every time he call in. I'll do it again if he got something to fucking say, but he don't. That's why he ain't calling in tonight. That's why a lot of these niggas don't call in and run off. I ain't got a problem with these niggas. I just be wanting more. If I don't call in one night, why be like 3 tethers running roughshod over the phone line? And then niggas don't be calling in and doing nothing. That's all I'm saying. I'm calling out my own, and I deserve to call out my own for as much ass I kicked on behalf of my own.
Okay. And let me let you focus. You say you got some hoes pulling up?
Yeah, man, I got some hoes pulling up, man. Come on, it's Saturday night. I got that shit on, Star. What we doing, man?
Are you sending those hoes on dates, or you cuffing them? What's going on?
Nigga, we ain't cuffing. Star, come on, man. We ain't cuffing. We ain't on no simp shit. We ain't doing tryouts around this motherfucker trying to cuff no hoes, man. It's whole season. Listen. All that cuffing season was after Labor Day and Valentine's Day, February 15th.
I gotta
broke with you simp ass niggas.
I gotta ask. Are you sending the hoes on dates? Or what's going on?
Start. These hoes on dates. They're getting drinks. They at bar. They having these other niggas run the checkup. I'm just, hey, when it's time to come home, when it's all over with, we know where the after party at. We know where they pulling up at. My whole point is this, dog. Star.
Do you have an extra hoe you can send my way? Extra hoe?
I always got an extra hoe for real niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not a lot. So it's not a lot of real niggas out here. So, I got one for you, my nigga. Okay. For sure.
Okay.
For sure.
Okay. Because I am in high pursuit of a new prostitute. I'm sending hoes on date, man. But hey, I appreciate you, man. Great to hear from you.
Hey, last before I go, I just want to say we are 12 days into April. I have hit over 100,000 views already this month.
Nice.
In the month of April. So we are doing great. I'm trying to hit over 500,000 views for this month. And thank you to everybody. Follow me, Florida Boy J93 on Twitter. And you guys have a great night. Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Salute. Okay. Jamel says, Star, why are you asking for hoes? So I can put the hoe to work, sir. What do you mean, why am I asking for a hoe? so I can help her be all that she can be. What do you mean, why am I asking for a hoe, sir? So I can give her some direction. The fuck? Guys, here's my Zelle information on the screen. Area code 623. Good evening. It's Saturday night. Are you there? 623.
Salute, Star. I'm here.
Hey, what's up, man? How are you?
I'm good, man. I appreciate you asking. Man, it's my first time calling in on a Saturday. If it's like this every Saturday, I'm gonna have to start tuning in more often. But I wanted to real quick. You was speaking about you asked anybody was concerned or cared about the helicopter situation. So
yeah.
I spent 10 years in the Navy and working on helos. So I know a little bit about the subject. There's such thing. It's called auto rotation. So yeah, helos don't just fall out of the sky. If you Google or look up the term auto rotation, is to prevent that from happening. So even if a helicopter were to lose power,
Should I play that video? Because how many lives were lost in that helicopter that went down in New York City? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I don't know how many people died though. I don't know the number.
I think it was 6. I think it was a white family. And I don't want to talk too crazy, but do you think that the pilot may have done that intentionally? Was he some type of black freedom fighter who wanted? Let me slow down.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but I mean, my experience working on helos, I know that it's true. They don't just fall out of the sky.
Pardon me, folks. I'm wilding. I'm going to edit that part out. Do you think he intentionally did some type of maneuver and killed the white people in the helicopter with him?
I can't speak to that, Star. All I can say is that if a helo loses power mid-flight, it still won't just fall out of the air.
Right.
I can tell you that. Right. Auto rotation means that the rotor blades will continue to spin as gravity is pulling the helo, the aircraft down. The thrust, the wind from the upward thrust going up as the helo's coming down will keep the rotor blades spinning, because the rotor blades spin at a tilt. They're tilted, which is that's how the helo goes up and down, right? I don't want to get too complicated, but
no, sir. Take your time. You're giving information that most people don't know. I'm a high school dropout from Jersey. Okay, so you're a man of knowledge. These helicopters don't just fucking drop out of the sky. In your professional opinion, do you think he may have intentionally?
I'll say this: if there wasn't inclement weather, similar to the Kobe Bryant situation, if it wasn't inclement weather, then no, that wouldn't just happen on its own. There has to be some whether it's weather related or something has to be acting on that halo, on that aircraft for that to happen. If not, then I mean, I'm not going to say what somebody did or didn't do, but scientifically, it's very unlikely for it just to fall out of the sky.
Hold on a second. Stay there. Don't rush. Deeds is texting me. Okay, Deeds says there were 6 deaths, and the family was from Spain. The father was an executive at Siemens. They were visiting from Spain for the wife's birthday. Can I ask you to stay with me while I play this video so we can speculate?
Sure.
Let's speculate. Hold on a second.
Sure.
And hey, love, I got your other donation. Baby, you sent in a couple of donations. What's going on, girl? She says, all this only for Troy. When he's done with Patrick 2.0, I won't share knowingly. Well, Patrick 2.0 gave me my walking paper, so I'm single, love. If you want to fly yourself down to Emerald Isle, in the vicinity of Emerald Isle, North Carolina, we can meet at the Telly and talk business. All right, hold on a second, sir. Stay with me. Let's see what the fuck happened with this. And do you know this guy's background? The now deceased. He was a black pilot. Former. Was he Air Force? What was he? Marines? You know?
No, I don't know. I don't know what his military background was.
Oh wow, the video has been deleted. Holy shit! It's a copyright claim.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't even play that video now. Holy shit! Oh wow. Okay, I'm gonna search for another video, but okay. So, in your professional opinion, it doesn't just happen. The helicopters don't just fall the way that one did, right?
No, exactly. It's scientifically, that's just not how that works, Star. Like I said, there's a thing called auto rotation. Yeah. The rotor blades will continue to spin because you still have the upward thrust of wind as the plane is starting to lose altitude. So essentially the way that works is the pilot should be able to safely land. Now you can't fly it, right? You're not going to be steering it, but you should be able to safely guide it to land safely. Yeah. But it's not going to just fall out of the sky. Yeah. So yeah, no, that doesn't add up at all. Like I said, if there was inclement weather, or something associated, which from what I've heard wasn't the case in this situation, the math's not mathing on this one, in my opinion. So I don't know.
Wait a minute. Rob Lowe says helicopters don't just fall out of the sky. Must have gotten clipped mid-air. The entire tail section was missing. Pilot, father, mother, 3 children. Do you think that, now this, I don't want to get sued here. Do you think that someone shot it down, some type of drone?
Well, yeah, I mean, if the tail section was missing, I mean, yeah, that it had to either been hit by something for sure. Because the tail section is not going to just come off. I mean, I didn't know that was the case.
Okay.
That the tail section had came off the plane, off the bird. So
okay. I appreciate the call, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Hey, salute. Have a good
sir.
show.
Thank you. All right, guys, let me see if I can find another video, because the one that I was going to play, it was removed due to a copyright claim. Shit. Rob Lowe got your donation. Thank you, sir. Maurizio. Yes, Maurizio, thank you. You understand. Yeah, I don't want to talk to broke niggas. I'm 60 years old. My money makes money. Why would I want to talk to a broke bum-ass nigga who can't even afford a cash app? I ain't hurting for shit. I just don't want to fuck with you. Reverend Ike said decades ago, and then Jay-Z took the line from Reverend Ike. The best thing I can do for poor people is not become one of you. Don't call me and you're broke and you want to talk a hole in my goddamn head. Get the fuck out of here. Hold on a second, guys. Gangs of Love, please stop calling, man. Deeds has to handle your situation. I can't talk to you, man. Okay?
I made an apology to Left-Handed, so I just wanted to do it publicly.
Well, he says you have to send him some Skrilla, and Deed says
I did.
Okay.
I sent it to him.
Well, hold on, man, because see, you put me in a bad position, man. I mean, I fuck with you.
Sorry, I called to apologize.
I fuck with you the long way. Pause, but hold on, man. Hold on, stay there. Left-Handed, what's going on with Gangs of Love, man? The fuck? Peace. Left-Handed.
Peace. What it look like?
Did he send you the Skrilla? He's on the other line saying he apologized, yada, yada, yada. What's going on, man?
Affirmative. He handled his business. Affirmative.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
All right.
So
stay there. Stay there. Gangsta Love, are you there, man?
Gangsta Love is here. Hey, I want to make a public apology to Left-Handed. I ask that you forgive me for putting your name in something that you totally had absolutely nothing to do with. I ask for your grace and mercy. Please forgive me. I also ask that Troy Terrain forgive me for disrespecting his show, and anybody else that was offended. Peace to Left-Handed, peace to Star. I ask for y'all's forgiveness, troll babies. I did not mean to disrespect either one of you gentlemen. And again, Left-Handed, thank you for accepting my phone call and being a man of your word. And again, I apologize. I ask that you forgive me, sir.
Okay, listen, hey, man, I fuck with you, man. But, you've been riding with this show for a lot of years. You know that there's certain rules and regulations, man. When you call in, don't just throw somebody's name out there. He wasn't even on the line that night, man. I got a lot of respect.
I dropped the ball.
I got respect for you, your beautiful family. Don't put me in that type of situation. Deeds handles the platform. If she says that nigga's finished, you're finished. You feel me?
And I apologize to Deeds.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Deeds. I did not purposely intend to do that.
Okay.
The Gangsta Love had a bad night that night, and again, I apologize to Left-Handed.
Okay, I'm good. Listen, man, send me a email with the link to your channel so I can unblock you. Send me the email so that you can get in the live chat and go crazy. But please leave people's kids out of this. That's all I ask. All right.
Star, I ain't putting nobody's kids in it. I don't know where that came from.
I don't know. I'm sipping, but just send me the email now, man. Salute. Thank you.
All right.
Okay. All right. Gangsta Love. He's a good guy, man, but he got me in some bullshit. Peace. So we good, Left-Handed. We good.
We straight, man. Straight to 6 o'clock, yo.
Hey, man, salute. We'll talk tomorrow, man. Salute.
Absolutely.
Salute. Okay. It's my nigga Left-Handed, man. 917, can you hold? Give me a second, please. 917, stay there. 917, can you hold? Okay, stay there. Stay right there. Sure. Okay, hang on a second. Sheesh. Oh my God, this is a crazy show tonight. We've passed the 2-hour mark. Blade sends in a donation. Number 9 wants to something about the Jews. What? The Jews and concentrate. Where you going, Blade? I can't read that. It's written in Ebonics. Hey, Lorna, thank you for your donation, darling. Everybody, hold on. We're going off the rails. Thank you, Lorna. She says, okay, repping for the Haitian nation. We don't mess with number 9. Thank you, darling. Okay. 917, good evening. Are you there? It's a little sloppy show. Thank you for your patience. 917.
Good evening. I also wanted to apologize to you, first and foremost. I am the long-legged lady. I did troll you years ago with our poll situation. So I wanted to apologize.
Oh,
I'm back. It's me.
Hey, baby. I'm not going to say your name. You're from the BX.
No. No, actually, I'm moving. I'm going to Queens.
Okay, but you're from the BX. We spoke on the phone.
No, I lived there. I was never from the BX. Okay. I'm from Brooklyn.
Okay, but we spoke on the phone, you sexy fucking thing, you. Yes. I remember you. What's up, girl?
Hey, Star.
Hey, good to hear from you.
So, yeah, and on the comments, I was telling number 9, I'm like, no, this is all for Star. This could never be for a tether, ever.
Great to hear from you. We haven't spoken in a while. Last time we spoke, I was living in Woodstock, Georgia.
Yeah. And we were supposed to meet up because you was going to Jersey, and then we ended up both actually in Seattle at the same time. You know that, right?
Oh, did we? Okay.
Yeah, things.
Well, I was on a road trip, but it's so nice to hear from you, and thank you for the donations. Now, where are you now? You're still in New York?
And I wanted to let you know that if Patrick 2.0 is out the picture, then it's a go.
Yeah, she gave me my walking papers because I was talking about cooking with Kaya too much. So,
and that's fine. I'm here, baby. I'm right here.
Okay,
Dominicana. I'm here.
Well, listen, let's talk next week
privately.
Yeah. If you find time, it will be nice to hear your pretty voice again. And you have a son that's a very famous drill rapper, right? Up in New York.
No, my son is a basketball player.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for calling, baby. Email me, please, and I will make sure that Amy or Deeds sends me the email. All right.
All right.
Mwah. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
Mwah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Bye now. All right. All right, guys, we're all over the goddamn place. Is this Connor?
Yes. Hi, Star.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm great. Nice to see you. Did I say your name right? Connor?
Yes. Thank you for letting me come on. Thank you.
Absolutely. I want you to get in that camera straight so we can get a thumbnail picture. How are you, Connor?
I'm fine. Thank you. Blessed. Praise the
Blessed.
Yes. I wanted to comment on your thumbnail that you had about Karmelo Anthony. Because I was raised in Brooklyn, I was bussed out to Bensonhurst all my life. I went to school in Brooklyn, and from first grade all the way up to like 11th grade, I went to Bensonhurst, and we were ran home. We went to the school bus. We went through the school bus for to maybe junior high school. Then we had to take the train. When I tell you, we were ran home every day by the white boys meeting us at the school. We used to run home to the train station to get home. They would harass us. And then we had a lot of white, girls and boys who would befriend us, and they would act like they were cool with us. And then they would turn on us and they would tell them things. And then we would get beat up at the train station, like all the time. So I understand him, this young boy, and now the tables are turning. You know what I'm saying? Where black people ain't taking that, lynching anymore, the public lynchings from white people. And so I understand it. I just wanted to give that story because I know the situation very well. I went to school all my life, bust out to white schools, you know. So
Now you have since moved to Jordan. You've been in Jordan
yeah.
over 15 years.
Yes, I've been to Jordan, traumatized by America. Like I was just one of those people. I was young. I didn't understand. I didn't like America, and I didn't know why. Not America, but I saw our people in degradation. I didn't understand. People, everybody was sleeping with each other. I knew something was wrong. So when the Most High started waking me up, I was happy to go. And like I said before, I was in the midst of negotiating a record deal for $1 million. I had moved to California. I was in the midst, and the Most High just opened my eyes and woke me up. So I had to go. And I don't understand why our people can just sit there and go through all this trauma that they're going through and waddle in it. But I wanted to say to you, Star, that I understand that
Well,
you do.
hang on a second, Connor. Stay with me because I so appreciate you. But you know the trolls have to eat.
Okay.
Flamethrower says Connor streaming from a Red Cross tent deep in the African bush
Well, I will be.
after a long day of passing out rice. Now hold on. Now, Connor, I got so much respect for you. I wish I had your website or something to put on my screen. Can you email me anything to
Okay.
place on the screen when you get time? All right.
Okay. It's
I
it's Hebrewism with a Z.com.
Oh, you got
Hebrewism.
to email me that,
Okay,
Connor.
okay. But
Please,
I want to
please.
say to you, Troy,
Come on.
Star, that I know you
Troy's
travel.
fine. Troy's
Okay.
fine. Call me Troy.
Okay, I know you travel because I've seen some of your vlogs that you travel. If you ever consider coming to Jordan, I will be your personal guide. I can show you so many biblical sites. I can give you information on the
No,
Bible.
thank
Like,
you. No, thank you,
well,
Connor.
look, it's amazing. You will be blown away, and I'm sure because I know you're a smart man. You will consider the information and really consider some of the information that you already ascribe to. I'm telling you, but it's an
I
offer. I'll put
appreciate
it
the
on the
offer.
table.
I appreciate the offer. Now, hold on a second. Last time you called in,
Mhm.
you had a descendant of Moses with
Yeah,
you.
yes, one of the brothers. But I'm not with him because I travel a lot. But I'm not with him now. But the next
But
time
where is he? Where is he now?
he's in Kadesh. He's in Kadesh. He's here in Jordan, but he's just in a different part.
Can you contact him now so we can
No,
do a
he.
deep dive?
The next time I come, I'll contact you. I'll be with him. I'll do that because
Okay.
I can't contact him now because he's deeper in the desert, in the tents. No, let me stop. But definitely, he's a descendant. He's a Levite priest, and he knew to come out of America as well. He's from America, and he understands. And there's a lot of people who are awakening, who are coming out. I think a lot of people are afraid because America has spoiled us in a sense. We're used to a lot of the things that America, the free money and things like that. But the point of us coming out of America now is to come back to the Most High, come back to His law, statutes, and commandments, learning how to trust Him because we don't know how to trust the Most High. We trust in America and the government more than we know to even trust the Most High. So just like in the days of Moses, He's calling us back out to learn His law, statutes, commandments, His feast days, His calendar. Star, do you know that the Most High have a calendar and it's 364 days, not 365? There's a
Right. Oh
perfect
yeah.
calendar, no
Oh,
no leap days.
I'm very familiar. But now hold on a second. So the descendant of Moses,
Yes.
he's your friend or he's your lover? To be clear.
No, he's a friend and he's my brother in Christ. So it's not nothing
Okay.
like that. Yeah. He's
Now
just my
he
brother.
moved. He's from America.
Yes, he's from Miami. He lived and grew up in Miami.
Hold,
And
hold on, Connor. How did a descendant of Moses wind up in Miami, Florida?
well, okay, let me Let me explain. We are all coming off the slave ships, all the black people, all the FBAs, a lot of people like to say. We're descendants of Moses. We are the children of Israel. We came there on slave ships. When you read the Bible in Deuteronomy 28, it tells you what would happen to us if we didn't keep the law, statutes, and commandments. Our forefathers are the descendants of Moses. We came there because we didn't keep the law, statutes, and commandments, and we're suffering the curses there. That's what's all this like. People don't want to equate this all happening to the Bible. Everything that we're going through in America is because of us disobeying the law, statutes, commandments of Moses that was given to Moses by Ahiah. So this is what we're dealing with. But now, after 2,000 years, Christ passed away. We are called back into the Holy Land. This is the land where everything is going to go down. Jordan is the safe place, and America is going to be destroyed. And people see it happening, and they don't know what to do. And I happen to be one of the only people who online telling people America is going to be destroyed and Jordan is a safe place. It's the place where he's going to take care of us. We're going to just be intense, unfortunately. And this is what scares our people the most, being back in tents and not really having a concrete building to protect us. The protection comes from a higher, the Most High. He's going to protect us.
If I can jump in, Connor. Okay, I'm hearing everything you're saying. But now, okay, you're in Jordan, and how is life there for you? You've been there how many years now?
About 17, yeah. I've been out of America since 2008, and I went to Israel and I went to Egypt, and I taught. I was initially a teacher teaching
Right.
English, and I
I
still teach
respect
on and
that.
off. But I
But
started.
now, hold on. Okay, so Jordan is like dirt and rocks. What is out there that would attract an American, a spoiled American, to come to Jordan? What is the attraction? I know you're there. You've found
Yeah.
peace, tranquility, your
Yes.
sanctuary. But what would make a spoiled American say, "I'm moving to Jordan"?
Okay, what would have to happen is that you have to be drawn spiritually. It's a spiritual movement, and you
Got you.
need to only really be coming if you're willing to change, put down what we learned in America. All of that is ridiculous. We have to change, and we have to come back to the law, statutes, and commandments. But Jordan is not all dirt. It's a city just like America. It's an American city, a city like America where they got clubs, they party, they do drugs, they do all this stuff. But we as a people have to come back and draw back to the Most High. And a lot of people, that's the struggle. They can't seem to turn off Babylon. Babylon the Great has such an influence on our lifestyles that we don't even know how to be the loving, holy people that the Most High called us to be. And that's where the struggle comes. I deal with a lot of people who come out and they are struggling with this thing. They can't move away from Babylon, the sorcery and witchcraft. Like, don't you know that all the transgender stuff, the homosexuality, all this wickedness, even the adultery is all witchcraft. It's witchcraft and sorcery, and the Bible speaks about this. So you're under spells and you don't even understand. You got to get it off. Uh-huh.
No, listen, I enjoyed talking to you because you reached out to me back when I was, oh, wow, was it 2015? We've been in
Yeah.
contact for a while.
Yes.
I
And I thank you
appreciate the
so
fact.
much.
I appreciate the fact that you stand on your square, and I'm a non-believer, but you are strong in the faith, and I respect that. We
Mhm.
agreed to disagree, but okay. So, what is it that other than you have found peace in pardon me, peace
Mhm.
in Jordan? What is
Mhm.
it that you do out there that would make the average American say, "Hey, I can go there and earn a living"?
Right. Now,
Jordan.
I taught English for many years here, and I did it also in Egypt and America. So but you can easily, because it's our native tongue, anyone can come and really teach English because you can do your own job as working for yourself and get people to, pay you to teach them English. So that's one way. Also, I work.
Hold on a second. Stay right there, Connor. Jay, do you want to get back on the screen? You're one of my sponsors, man. Jay from Unseen Future sends in a donation. He says, I agree with Connor. America is in a very unstable place financially, politically, socially, etc. Jay, you can get back on the screen, man. You're a sponsor. Malmu, I got your donation. Malmu says, do you think Carmelo Anthony, the former NBA player, is privately making light of younger Carmelo Anthony, his situation, to boost his own street credibility? Absolutely. Absolutely. And hold on one second. Malmu also says Isaiah Thomas was really telling LeBron to put a shirt on over that taco meat and act dignified like the king he's proclaimed as, and not king beef. Okay. Kind of back to you. So do you want to chime in on one of the topics, because you sent me an email and I want to give you the opportunity? I appreciate you.
Just the Carmelo Anthony, what I had, it was the trauma that I dealt with in my childhood, all the way up to high school, being chased home by, white children, and they were beating the crap out of us. And now to see this situation, black people are, it's a change coming, and it's a changing of the gods, because our kingdom is now coming. And people don't really understand the shift, especially if you don't know the Bible. The Bible talks all about everything that's going on, guys. And I would just suggest that people get back into the book. They bamboozled us in getting out of this book and not believing that it's our history book. So you don't know where to go. Like why I'm telling you, Jordan is the place. Say it's in the Bible. You don't know about his calendar and about the laws and all these things because they got you out of the book. But it's your book.
Connor, are you talking about the Old Testament, the Ethiopian Bible, the King James Version? Which book are you talking about?
The King James Version Bible. And they say it's hard to read, but it's not that hard to read. It's King James was actually a black man, and he ruled over 3 provinces. And he translated the book because he knew the prophecy that we would go into slavery. He knew that this time we would need a reference of what to do, a roadmap, because Christ left the roadmap. Brothers and sisters, I urge you, trouble is coming to America. Babylon is falling and it's going to be destroyed with our people in it. There's plenty of YouTube people talking about with instructing white people how to get dual citizenship, how to get all these things. Our people, we don't have these things. Y'all have to understand trouble is coming. These people are sitting you still, baiting you, waiting, and for you are the next kings and queens. We will rule next. You just got to make it and get on the other side. Babylon is finished, y'all. Get out. Jordan is the safe place for our people.
Hold on, Connor. Stay with me. Joseph, are you calling in? Joseph, are you calling in? Okay, I just responded to Joseph. I'm having some type of issue here with my goddamn emails. What the hell's going on here? Anyway. Okay, so you said the King James Version, not the Ethiopian Bible.
No, because they try to say that with Ethiopia, that Solomon had a child with Bathsheba, and all that stuff is not true, because that's why the small hats allow Ethiopian in the land as of now. They're all in cahoots with this. Everybody who has a skin color is not from the 12 tribes of Israel. There's a certain, that's why they're checking people's DNA and they having all this stuff about DNA, because they need to really pinpoint who the 12 tribes of Israel are. And the FBA, they use that terminology. Those are our people. They know who they are and they're waking up. But America is not the place where all this stuff is.
Stay with me, Connor. Area code 813, are you there? Late night.
Yes, sir.
We're having a great discussion. It's a little sloppy, but are you there? You ready?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm ready.
How are you, sir? What do you want to start?
It's Jay. It's Jay.
Oh, Jay. Hey, what's up, man? Do you want to cam up and I want you to promote, man? I want you to promote your platform.
Okay. If you want me to, Kim, I gotta go back downstairs. That's the only reason why I called in.
Okay. Well, hold on a second. Let me get your information back on the screen. You are a sponsor, man. You are always welcome to call back in. You wanted to address Connor, yes?
Yeah. Well, not so much address Connor. Much respect to the Queen. But just more so. I totally agree. I'm not religious by no means, but I'm more spiritual in that sense. But when we're talking about America, and you both can definitely see that like the sense of danger and the uncertainty that we're experiencing in this country. It's just unlike anything I've ever seen. I grew up pretty poor in Florida. I'm from Florida, by the way. So ironically, Florida boy Jay, I'm from Tampa though.
Okay.
And ironically, I grew up, in the poor conditions, but even the hood is not the same hood that I grew up in.
Okay.
It's different. There was a sense of danger there, but the way things are today, we're moving towards, almost as if this is on some third world country type of shit. So, it's just a sign of the times, and then not to see you see the infrastructure. We have this certain amount of uncertainty there. The jobs. How many recessions are we going to have back to back? Can we start like it's just too much shit going on all at once.
Okay, well, guys, this is one of my sponsors. Again, this is Jay. And let me make sure I'm promoting his platform here on the show. Unseen Future, yes, on Instagram, and Jay does all sorts of animation and other things, graphic works, and so on and so forth. Connor, any response to what Jay has said? He's concurring with you.
Yes, definitely, brother. And thank you for acknowledging me. I appreciate you. Yes, definitely. And what it's a spiritual thing. It is a spiritual movement. So you have to lock in and tap into the spiritual side. And because a lot of our people in Babylon promote sin, it's hard to connect. But you got to fight through that. You got to start fasting and praying and asking the Most High. His name is Ahaya. I am that I am. That's written in the Bible. His name in the ancient Phoenician Hebrew is Ahaya. And pray to him and ask him for direction because your life depends on it. They are sitting our people still for destruction. They want to get rid of Jacob. They want you off the map. So you have to understand you're in a war and you don't even know it. And they're dangling money and all kind of things in front of your face to keep you distracted. It's time to wake up and get and tap in to the spiritual side more than ever. Yeshua Christ, he's coming back and he's coming back for our people. But there's this before that, you must get to this side. This side of where things are going on because America will be destroyed. Anybody there will not make it. So y'all have to really tap in. And I'm praying for y'all because it's time, brothers and sisters. You're running out of time.
Jay, do you want to respond? I appreciate you calling back.
And I agree with that completely. But my question is this, and I think Tariq Nasheed, he made a comment to this maybe a while back.
Okay.
And I noticed this whole thing with this FBA and tether thing. My people, my mom's side, Swainsboro, Georgia. My dad is Jasper, Texas. I'm country as hell. But my question is, many of the people that in my family, the further you go back, we were sharecroppers, or we were able to live off the land. Mm-hmm. At this point in 2025, are we able to do that? Can we do for self if this system was no longer a thing tomorrow? Let's say white supremacy was wiped out tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Will we be able to survive? That's just some real shit. Okay. And it's something that I think about. And even I didn't even I wasn't able to take all the game from my folks, unfortunately, because I wasn't really even interested in shit at the time, but now, being older, it's something I wish I did, hunting and all that other type of stuff, because that is something that you look at some of the white people, down here in the South, that's what they do. They take their kids at 10 years old, 8 years old. And that's something that it's something that we need to be preparing for just in case.
Okay. Yes. Okay. Yes.
Ahead,
I want to say, This place is set up just for that type of living. This only I've been to Israel and some of the countries on the outside. No place is set up like Jordan. We still have the Bedouin people living in tents. They do their sheeps and goat, teach you how to cut the goat lawfully, how to take the skin off, how to raise chicken. Everything is set up. This is a prepared place, which the Bible talks about. There's a place here that was going to teach you, and I try to get people through. I told you travel to come out and see it and actually experience. You can learn how to shave a deer or sheep. Learn how to prepare and cut chicken and all that stuff. The stores here, you have the meat hanging on the rack live that they slaughtered right outside. It's not like everything is pre-packaged and pre-set up. You don't have to deal with
It's
that.
organic. It's organic.
Yes, yes.
Jay, I appreciate you calling back, man. Thank you for your support. And guys, again, this is Jay on the line from Unseen Future. If you go to his platform, purchase some of his services, I'll give you 30 days free promotion on the Star Report. Thank you for tapping in again, Jay.
All good, all good. Talk to you later.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Jay.
Stay with
So
me.
I too have to go, and the next time I call you, I will try to have the brother with me so you can
Please
speak
do.
with him. Okay.
He's a direct descendant of Moses.
Yes, he's a Levite. He's from Haiti. Haitians are of the 12 tribe of Israel. Haitian is from the line of the Levites. They are the high priest. So that's why, listen, if you notice every place where America sets war against Venezuela, Haiti, not Sudan, but other countries, you'll notice that they're of the 12 tribes. Even the American Indians. These are
Hold on one second, Connor. Number 9, are you a director?
I'm a director. I'm a director sentence of the Apostle John and Matthew and Paul. Wait a second.
All right, stay there. Number 9. Stay there. Connor, thank you, darling. Let me put that nigga on hold because
Shalom. Thank you.
Unless you want to talk to him, he's
No,
Haitian.
I really have to go. He's from Haiti, though. Yeah,
Haitian.
he needs to know, but I guess he's been Americanized, bamboozled by.
I don't believe that. I don't believe this nonsense that Moses had a descendant from Haiti. I don't believe it. King James was black. King James was black. King James of England was black.
King James was a homosexual. Okay, number 9. Stay there, number 9. Connor, I know you got to go. Thank you, Connor. I appreciate you.
Okay. Shalom. Bye.
Okay, all right.
Thank you.
All right, let's Connor tapping it. David D. Cordova, do you want to cam up? Where is David from Today's Religious Talk? Number 9, are you there? So what's going on, man?
I can't believe what this voodoo priest is.
Easy. Don't disrespect her.
No.
Don't disrespect her.
We're supposed to move to Jordan where there's livestock hanging in the shop window. No blacks aren't leaving America. These streets are paved in gold. Blacks are not leaving America. It's a land of milk and honey to go live among sheep herders and pray to a Haitian Moses. I'll pass. Man, weird.
All right.
I'll pass.
I'm looking for one of my sponsors to call in. Hold on. Sit tight. 813. Jerry, where are you, man? 813. All right. Hey, man, thank you for calling back, but kind of had to go, number 9. We'll talk soon.
Okay.
Number 9 is on one. Holy smokes. David D. Cordova, are you tapping in, sir? Do you want to cam up or do you want to? Area code 304. Can you sit tight? 304. Give me a second. 304. Are you there?
You are the
Okay. Oh, my goodness. Guys, do I take a break? What are we doing here? Sheesh. Crazy night. Gangs of Love, are you unblocked? Let me know if you're unblocked. That man, good man, Gangs of Love. He put me in a tough position. Sheesh. 304, you still there? Good evening. Thank you for your patience.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Stop.
Yes, sir.
Can I call myself tether number 4?
Who am I speaking
Is
to?
your boy Ivo?
Ivo, what's up, man?
Can you hear me?
Are you,
Oh man, that lady.
Your phone sounds a little crazy, man. Can you make the adjustments? Advo, can you make the adjustments, please?
Are we better now?
What's going on, man? Good to hear from you.
Oh no, yeah. Why is she not teaching Hebrew? Why is she
They
teaching
do
English
not
in the
take
middle?
shots at Kana. She's a very educated woman, and I respect her for camming up. Don't take shots at her. What's going on with you, man?
Nah, but so since we're still in that Carmelo Anthony case, I wanted to chime in on that.
Please.
I actually grew up in Houston, Texas, Sugarland. Graduated from elementary school over there, and as a tether, Texas gave me my first N-word wake-up call. I don't know if you recall the case of Joe Horn back in early 2000s.
Well, hang on a second, Advo. You're from Colombia. You grew up in Colombia. Well, now it's Texas.
I came when I was like 4 years old to America. So I graduated from elementary school in America, high school in America, associate's degree in America. So like, you want me to claim a country that I was born in, but I claim America. I was even born in the continent of America.
Okay. Well,
you know?
you've told us you're from Colombia. Go ahead. I'm listening. Go ahead.
So my thing is this: if you go back to if you Google Joe Horn 911, you would remember a case of.
I'm not Googling shit, man. I'm sipping. Just come on, talk to us.
Just
man.
giving you some hearing. It's 2 Colombian immigrants that go into an Indian guy's house to steal from the house, and the neighbor from 2 doors down calls 911. 911 takes too long, and what he does is proceeds to shoot them on the call. But eventually, when they found out they were Colombians with like Puerto Rican papers, all Sharpton, there was no Black Lives Matter back then, but everybody kind of walked away from it. And from that day and on, I learned that being an undocumented man means that you have no rights. And FBA is gonna get a wake up call because in the state of Texas they have a different constitution. And they're just very biased. They also, if you go back to Houston, Texas has a bigger
Advo, listen, man, I need you to stay on topic. We're talking about Karmelo Anthony. I played a video, and I'm going to play it again after my break. An attorney breaks down how the cops manipulated the whole situation. The police report is biased. Can we start there, please, Advo?
So if in case of any fabrication, it will go back to an OJ case that, if the police fabricated something or moved around the evidence or even got rid of evidence, then I don't think a jury will indict him. But for now, the kid is being kidnapped by the court of public opinion, and and you have a lot of black men that have that self-hate and they want to be approved by the white man. And like I said, and they trying to like literally convict on day one a kid. He's a kid, but
he's an adult, Ivo. He's 17. He's not a minor. He's not a child. He's 17.
But like last time I checked, your adult brain, he's developing him to 25. To me, he's a kid. He's half of me.
I'm listening.
And I also want to apologize to left-handed for being a righty. It's your boy Tether number 4, and I'm out.
Good to talk to you, Abo. Thank you, man. Salute. 410. Good morning. Are you there? 410, late night. Thank you for your patience.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yes, sir. Where do you want to start?
About the Carmelo Anthony situation. What he got? He murdered a guy, right? Is that what happened? Hello, Star?
I'm right here, sir. I'm right here.
Yeah, I'm just asking. Well,
Can I make a suggestion, sir? Can I make a suggestion?
yes, sir.
Okay. Put the Mossberg in your mouth and do the Lord's work. Good night, sir.
Okay.
Thank you. He's asking me if somebody was killed. It's common knowledge. It's common knowledge, you fucking slave. I got time. I got time. David D. Cordova.
Hey, how's it going, Star?
Good to see you, man. Today's religious talk on YouTube. Let me get your information on the screen. So good to see you, man. Where do you want to chime in? You help me behind the scenes with different research and other things. Pause. Where do you want to start, David?
No, I just wanted to say, like, the idea of America as Babylon falling, and that somehow we should seek refuge in a different place, such as like Jordan, as the lady mentioned. It just seems rather idealistic. Yeah, because I wish that was the case, but there seems to be missing a few steps in between, because it doesn't consider the New World Order system and a global dictator. So there's some steps missing in her assessment, if you will, because it presupposes.
Well, can I ask you not to go at Connor? She said what she said.
Yeah.
She's not on the line now. Your platform is on YouTube at Today's Religious Talk. You specialize in symbols and what else? I forget. Symbolism.
Corporate symbolism, and just applying religion to society.
Witchcraft.
Yeah, definitely. Just applying religious concepts and ideas to society. My channel is about the merging of religion and sociology, if you will, merging them together to analyze, dissect popular culture, entertainment culture, things relevant in the media, and just apply religion to these ideas.
Okay. How about we start with the attorney who broke down the police may have manipulated the Karmelo Anthony case thus far in the arrest. And my source is, again, the Defiant Lawyers Network on YouTube. Augustus Corbett and his daughter, Chloe Corbett, a.k.a. Duchess of Justice. Did you see the video or no?
No, I never saw it. Yeah,
you can watch the rebroadcast, but
yeah.
Any thoughts with regards to the young man, Karmelo Anthony, and the now deceased Austin Metcalf?
I got to be honest, I'm really not fully up to speed with that situation, so I can't really speak on it.
Okay.
I wish I was, but.
So you wanted to address Connor, who's in Jordan, and what do you want to say?
I just wanted to have a broader conversation about Western Christianity versus other ideas about Christianity, because just the idea that we can escape and be safe, and that we're going to be saved, because Christianity is a call to martyrdom. So what I preach on my channel is called the baptism of blood, which means that the true Christianity is a call of self-sacrifice. So there is nothing, you're not going to be saved. This idea that we're going to be saved is erroneous, because when you read the book of Revelation, the only people that are getting saved is the 12 tribes, which is ironic, because technically Jesus is not coming back to save any Christians. He's coming to save the 12 tribes of Israel, 12,000 from each tribe, to be specific.
Okay.
So that's all I wanted to say, that I think we've misconstrued a lot of things, and it's not the case. The reality of the situation is the true Christian call is a call to martyrdom.
Can I ask you to hold on a second, David? Gangster of Love, I don't have my contacts on. And Gangster Love, do you want to call in? What's going on with you in the live chat? Is he feuding with people? Gangs for Love, do you want to cam up? You've paid your fee, your fine, and also salute to the homie. There's so much going on here tonight. I'm sorry. Trevor Jackson TV, pardon me. Okay, so now, David, you're saying that America is not Sodom and Gomorrah. What are you saying?
No, it's definitely has its sin, but what I'm saying is that the picture that's painted is that America is going to get destroyed, and God's people are going to seek refuge in a safe place somewhere else, and then
I agree.
God's going to come rescue His people from a different location.
I agree.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's missing a few.
And I'm an atheist. I'm an atheist, but I think that scenario will play out in similar fashion to Rome.
Yeah, all great empires rise and fall.
Right.
But the issue is God's people. There's still, it just bypasses the New World Order. There's still the one world global system. That's the Bible. So it's not just, America collapses and God saves us and it's over. There's missing a whole lot of steps in between.
Big Elvis the Chef, where are you, sir? Big Elvis the Chef and Gangs of Love, are you calling in? Okay, so now, David, you're in Canada. You're of Jamaican descent. Yeah, I think America, I mean, I love this nation. My father was in World War II when he was a teenager, in the U.S. Navy. But now you don't believe that America will fall because of, I don't know, some of the things other people have pointed out? I mean, at some point it's got to fall, right?
Well, I just want to say, first of all, I love America too. I used to live there for a couple of years, so great place. I lived in Georgia for a period of time when I was younger, but I'm just basing my argument on the Bible. So I'm just approaching it biblically. Okay. Yeah, so just the fact that the Bible says there's going to be a new world order, there's going to be a one world government and a one world global system. And that has to take place before anyone's getting rescued or saved. So when you say Babylon's going to collapse, we're all going to dip somewhere else and get rescued from a different location. I'm just saying that there's some other events that have to transpire before that. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Big Elvis the Chef, check your email. So I just responded to you. Okay. And hey, Lydia. Lydia, nice to hear from you, darling. Anybody else want to cam up? It's late night. Jerry, do you want to cam up? Area code 813. Let me send out the link. Well, let's really take it there tonight in the wee hours. Hold on a second. Jerry, come on and cam up, man. Gangs for Love, where are you, man? Do you want to cam up? This man has been through hell and high water. Everybody sit tight. Everybody hold on. Big Elvis, the Chef Rosenberg. Sir, do you want to cam up? How are you, Elvis? It's cracking, man.
Big Elvis, the Chef Rosenberg. I am here, star. I am present.
Great to hear from you.
It's one of the best shows. I mean, this show is just amazing. And one of the best apologies in YouTube
sloppy.
history.
It's sloppy. It's disgusting.
No,
you want to cam up? Do you want to cam up?
No, I don't want to cam up. I'm over here shirtless. I don't want to. I don't want to. Turn everybody on.
You're shirtless. You're driving around, or you're at the house.
No, I'm home.
I think you should. I think you should cam up if you're shirtless. I think we should take it there, Elvis. Come on, man.
If you want me to take it there, I could take it.
Cam up. Send me an email right now. Hold on a second. Do I have your email address? Where is Big Elvis? Yeah. Let's cam up. Come on, man. Let's go there. It's Saturday night. Fuck it.
All right.
Let's go. All right. Send me an email.
All right.
Okay. All right. I'm sorry, David. You were saying something?
Yeah. No. Like I said, there's no shade to at all. I just to what she was saying. I just think it's idealistic, and it's a positive spin on. Otherwise, what the Bible says, the way the story is going to go down, the way it's supposed to go down is a lot different to the picture that she painted. So that's all I'm saying. It's a very idealistic scenario, but I don't believe that's the way it's going to go down according to the scripture. It's going to go down a lot differently. And this is why I try to do on my channel. I try to prepare people.
Hold on. Gangs of Love says he's in the basement. He can't cam up. And someone says, let Sunday. Sir, Sunday can't cam up. Sunday's busy. I guess I haven't heard from Sunday. Sunday's not on a what do you call it? She's not allowed to. I'm not preventing her from camming up. What are you talking about? Wayne, I got your donation. Wayne, thank you so much supporting the machine. I do not see a message. Okay, thank you, Wayne. Okay. Gangs of Love says he can't call up or he can't come up tonight. Okay. And Jerry, check your email. Okay. All right. So, David, let me ask you a question, man, because Vibes Cartel, he recently performed at the, you're of Jamaican descent, at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York, came out with a big white fucking fur coat, just like a coon. He no longer uses the cake soap, right?
Yeah. He was questioning about this idea, like bleaching.
His locks are extensions. So who is this nigga now? Is he a confidential informant? Was he cloned? Who is this nigga now?
I know his locks aren't real. He said that in another interview. It's fake hair. But he's just one lucky individual. That's what I'd say. He's a very lucky man. Because he beat it otherwise. I think it was like 35-year sentence it would have been. He only did 13 years of a life sentence.
King Charles and the Privy Council got him out of the penitentiary. And Jamaica is supposedly independent. How did King Charles from England have anything to do with Vibes Cartel getting out of jail in Jamaica? Please explain that.
I think he's connected. I think a lot of these people got connections working for them, man. That's what I believe. Call it a conspiracy theorist, but I believe his fiance, his current fiance, she is from England, so you never know. But
he didn't marry her yet.
They're supposed to get married this year. So he says. He said this is the year 2025. They're supposed to tie the knot. So
she's held him down. Isn't she some type of? Where she's from? What is her background? Her
she's I believe Turkish descent. Yeah.
Turkish, yeah.
Yeah, she's from Turkish descent, but British.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Hold on a second. I thank you for. Hey, Miss Playful, do you want to cam up or do you want to call in? She says, "Does that mean we're all riders on the storm?" I'm not sure what you mean, darling. Can you clarify? I'm sipping Cavassier, Miss Playful. I appreciate you, but what is she talking about? David, do you know? Riders on the Storm?
Riders on the Storm. Like we're all in this together, or?
I'm not sure.
All right.
And Big Elvis. Where's Big Elvis? Hold on a second. Okay. He says, I'm here. Hold on. Let me send Big Elvis the cam up link so he can flex. Big Elvis, check your email. Anybody else want to cam up? Let's go there tonight. It's late night. Big Elvis, check your email. And someone sent in a donation via Cash App. Everybody hold on. Auto Black Car Service. Hey man, salute to you. Do you want to call in, sir? Thank you for your donation. Auto Black Car Service. I appreciate you, sir. Salute to you. Okay. A couple of people are asking for Sunday. I'm not sure where Sunday is. Sunday's busy, I guess. All right, David, back to you, man, whilst I'm doing a couple of things here. You want to specify what, sir?
Yeah, just that these are the types of conversations I love to have, just respectful dialogue about religion and just sharing an exchange of opinions and different perspectives, even if we disagree, right? But this is what I'm in this for, and this is what my channel is about, respectful dialogue. and just arriving at some sort of conclusion. So, the only reason I called in tonight was because I had differences of opinion regarding that particular situation.
Connor.
Yeah. So
Okay. Well, she couldn't stay on the line. So all right, man. Anything else with Vibes Cartel? You and I we were communicating earlier. I just find that to be odd, man, that the body of Lizard, is it Clive Lizard Williams, has never been found. Now you got this monkey, Vibes Cartel. He just sold out the Barclays.
Yeah.
Troll Babies, did he have a band, or was he up on there with a fucking DJ, a sound system?
Looked like there was some hype man that was there.
What a fucking white mink coat. Big Elvis, good to see you, sir.
Big Elvis to Chef Rosenberg. I am here, Star. Forget about it. You already know. I'm over here.
We are going off the rails.
Can I just say this, Star? That was one of the best internet apologies I've ever heard in my life.
Who's that?
Gangsta of Love.
That's my nigga, man.
Yo,
don't clown him. He made
that was an amazing apology. I mean, men. I mean, people just don't know how to really apologize. Everybody's my bad, pa himself. No one actually knows how to apologize. That was one of the best apologies I've ever heard. You didn't make a short out of that apology, Star. That's an amazing apology. Best YouTube apology I've ever heard.
I respect that, man. He violated, man, and I couldn't help him because Deeds runs a live chat. If Deeds blocks you, you're done.
Right.
I can't do anything.
I got to send Deeds a donation. I haven't sent her one in a while.
Yeah, man.
But I will. I will. Because of her, really because of left-handed, but because of her, though, she shut him down for real, for real. He was like, wow, I got to get out of this.
Deeds said, hold on, guys. There's Deeds Cash App on the screen right now. If she says I don't give a fuck, I say okay. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Right. That's what's up, Star. That's what's up, man. A good leader knows when to fall back.
Here's my nigga right there. Gangsta of Love. Good to see you, homie. Good to see you.
Right.
Hey, what's up, big homie? How you doing?
Hey, man. Salute to you, man. You cause commotion. You rectify this situation, man. You're a real one. You're a real one.
That's a
Man,
fact.
I appreciate that, man. Like I say, Star, the Gangsta Love, anything I do wrong, I can admit. I ain't scared of nobody. I'm an alpha male. Apologizing ain't something I do, but guess what? If I offend somebody and I step on toes, then guess what? I'm going to apologize, and I encourage anybody else that claim they a real man, make a mistake. Ain't nobody perfect. I don't claim to be, but I never disrespect somebody's platform.
I appreciate you, man, because Left-Handed and I are friends. I mean, I've met his family. He and I are friends, man. And he wasn't talking no tough gangster shit, man. But I gotta respect, how he came at me, and he's a real one. So I appreciate what you did, man. We're back to normal, and now we have
right.
Now we. Now we have the homie on the screen here, man. Salute to Big Elvis, the chef. He's showing us.
What's up, Elvis? What's going on, David?
What's going on?
He's showing us his body, man. Chaka chaka cha. Big Elvis, you have the floor. Let's go.
Yo, I wanted to talk about this young man who spells his name with a K, Karmelo. And I was, I got a 14-year-old son. I got 2 sons. Actually, he just
your phone's messing up.
From being
your phone's messing up, Elvis. Please make the adjustments. Your phone's messing up.
I told my son that he could be the boy who carried a knife.
Okay, Elvis, your phone's messing up. Can you make the adjustments? Okay, his phone is, or his system. Can you go upstairs? Big Elvis, can you go upstairs? Yeah, you're freezing, man. You're freezing. Hold on, we're gonna get him out of here for a second. Gangs of Love, good to see you, man.
What's up, big homie?
Now, when are you launching your podcast? You've been talking about this for like 2 years.
So look, I'm in the process of moving. I got my house up for sale.
Okay.
After I sell this house and I move down to Houston and I get down there and get it set up,
Oh my God, Houston.
Yeah, I'm moving back to Houston. This is my final stop.
Okay.
Yup.
Sheesh. So you lived there before?
Yeah. Went to St. Pius High School, Catholic school.
Okay.
Check out that
Jamie,
new.
you want to jump in? We're talking to Gangs of Love. He's moving back to Houston. I mean, your beautiful wife, she wants to make that move?
She's already gone, Star. She's already there.
Oh,
I already
wow.
purchased the house there and she's living in it.
Oh, wow. Okay. All right.
Yep.
I think Houston is better than Atlanta metro area, though. I will say that.
So let me say this. If there's a beautiful female out there, strictly platonic, and you got charisma and you got personality, and I'm looking for a co-host when I get there, that was what I was talking to with somebody else before they decided to make up these bullshit lies.
Can we not go in that direction, please?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Please.
But yeah, I'll be back to Houston soon. Anybody looking to be a co-host and they're charismatic, outgoing, they can handle themselves in a sense of taking shots and all that. Hey, we're doing a revamp of Star, but it's Gangsta Love in the Closet. So it'll be, it's gonna be a good show. I'm getting me a producer. I'm a writer myself, so it's gonna be good. So y'all gonna tune into it.
I'm sending an email to this female saying I miss you. Everybody, hold on. The show is super sloppy tonight. Everybody, hold on. Area code 845. Are you there? Good morning, 845. Thank you for your patience.
Hey, good morning, Peace Star.
Yes, sir. Peace. How are you, sir? How are you?
Long time listener, first time caller.
Okay. Are you broke? You broke, sir? You broke?
Nah, I'm not broke. I sent in a donation.
Okay. I'm not hungry. I'm not starving. So I gotta separate from broke niggas. Respectfully, you feel me?
Nah, totally get it. I'm on the same page. I don't fuck with him.
Yes,
I
sir.
don't fuck with him.
Let's go.
Yeah, now I was just calling to salute the show, man. That's all.
Thank you, man. Well, now we're talking about Karmelo Anthony down there in Texas, man. You know, do you think he's a freedom fighter?
Nah, I think he was he was defending himself, man. He was defending himself. He did what he was supposed to do.
Come on and crash, sir. Come on and crash out, man. It's Saturday night, Sunday morning. The little nigga pulled out the poker. You know, he caught the white boy. You know, and now the whole nation is butt hurt. Come on, crash out, man. Are you FBA?
Yeah.
You FBA?
Nah. I'm just black.
Okay. You're from the South. Your generations from South.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Come on, nigga. Stand on it. Stand on it, nigga. Stand on it, nigga.
Yes, star. I'm from Newburgh, man. Home of Tawana Brawley, man. He would have got it the same way, man. He would have got it the same way.
Wow, Tawana Brawley. Come on.
You got it.
Come on.
You got to get it how you live. You know what I'm saying? It's either you or them at the end of the day, and it's not going to be me.
It's a whole fact.
Peace. I'm out, Star. Salute.
Yes, sir. Salute. Okay. Damn, he said Tawana Brawley. Shit. That's way before you guys' time. Gangs of Love, back to you, man. What's cracking?
So I want to chime in on the Dallas situation with Karmelo Anthony, and I haven't heard anybody bring up the point where if you're a twin brother, you always got your twin brother's back. Like somebody messing with my brother that's 2-3 years younger than me, man, listen, I got his back. So the fact that people are thinking that Austin was the only one that went down there and approached him, his brother said in his audio that hey, they went down there, he was right behind him. When he got stabbed, he said he called his
Gangsta
brother.
love, gangsta love. Hey man, fuck all that shit right now. Hot Sunday getting at you, nigga.
What's she saying? What's she
Get back
saying?
to let's get back to Carmelo Anthony, my nigga. Hot Sunday said your home is foreclosed on, and what you saying is cap, nigga.
Sounds good, man. Hey, Star. Can I send
Don't
you?
call my name, man. Respond to her Sunday with the uppercut. Don't call my name.
That ain't no uppercut. She wish my house was foreclosing. If my house is foreclosing, then your butt is big. How about that?
Oh my God.
At least I got my own house. This is my second house. I don't know what she talking about foreclosure.
No, man. I don't know.
It's all good.
Yeah, you have the floor, man.
Yeah, nah. That needs to be brought into perspective, that the fact that he's a twin, they both went down there to jump that man. Anybody that has a sibling knows that you got your brother's back at all points in time when something's going down. So hopefully that'll come up in court to where people realize one twin ain't going to beat up nobody by itself.
Wait a minute. Sunday, hot
Hey,
Sunday.
sir.
Hot Sunday.
I was just about to. Hey, sir.
What's cracking, Sunday?
You already know why I'm calling.
Let's
too.
go. Let's go, Sunday.
Can I speak freely, or do I
Sunday, fuck
have to
that
censor
algorithm.
myself?
Fuck that algorithm. Let's go, girl. Fuck that algorithm.
Well, I'm calling to address Tyrell Honeybuns, if that's okay.
Let's go. Let's go.
First of all, I did not just hear you say that I was lying. The only liar on this screen is you. All
What did I
you
lie
do
about?
is lie.
What did
You're
I lie
a
about?
total fraud. So check this out. I'm going to fill in some of the gaps with what he said in his last rant against me.
Let's go.
He said I called him early in the morning, and I thought about that shit, and I was like, wait a minute. I remember now what happened. This is lie number one. First of all, I got a call without saying any names, and the fear of God was put into me, so to speak, about giving you a photo that I should have never given you. And so I called you, cursing you out, calling you every name in the book. Conversation ended after 30 seconds. You said that we discussed business after the picture was taken down. That's a lie. We never had any talks after that. I cursed your bitch ass out, never heard from you again. Other than the constant harassment that you've been doing in the comment section for the past 6 months, dragging the fuck out of me, thinking that you're going to get people to be on your side. But check this out. All this stuff that you're doing, you still have 5 subscribers. What have you accomplished with being a fraud and a loser? Please, can you tell the people what you've accomplished in all this time, trying to drag me, trying to tell people all these terrible things about me, and I don't even know you. I've never met you. You disrespect people's families. You disrespect people's children. You're a fraud, a liar, and a clown. Please tell me what you've done to increase your following.
So first off, oh man, where do I start with you? So if you want to clear it up, why don't you just post everything that me and you quote talked about? You got everything. Post it. Put everything on there that you
No,
deleted.
I did clear it up.
No, post it on your channel.
I just cleared it up.
Post it. Let
No,
me finish
you're
talking.
not.
I'll let you
You're not
speak. Let me
important
speak.
enough to be listed on my channel.
Okay, well, you said you wanted to clear it up. Second of all, my
I am
name,
clearing
Gangsta
it up.
Love, what I have up there now is not what they're gonna follow me on. I gotta start a whole new channel because I done trolled so many, they're gonna block it anyways. Second of all, Or third of all, Sunday, you're not that important for me to harass. So you keep, and then
You keep
when have I
talking
said
about me
something
every
about
chance you get,
somebody's
though.
child? I don't talk about people kids. I don't
All
move
you
like
do is,
that.
that's a lie. Yes, you have. You've spoken about my son, which is
What
none
have
of
I
your
said
fucking
about your
business.
son? What have I said about your
You
son?
said I don't know who the child. You said I don't know who the.
Sunday, can you hold on a second? Can you hold on a second? Gangs of love. I mean, you know disrespect, but now Rob Lowe's addressing you.
What's he saying?
Well, he's on the screen. I don't want to say that, man, but he's Ben Scroller. Can you read it?
I can't see it with glasses on.
Can you take the glasses off? David, can you read it?
You
David,
want me to
jump
read
in.
it? I'll read it.
Read it, David.
Read it, David.
Okay, you wankster, your wife left you now. You're gonna chase her. Why don't you just give one of those magnificent apologies, you begging Billy lame duck wankster? Exclamation.
Gangs of love. I have to ask you. I mean, no disrespect. No disrespect. Did your wife leave you and move to Houston?
No, my wife didn't leave me. My wife didn't
She
leave me.
left him a long time ago.
Hang on, Sunday.
She left him a long time
Sunday.
ago.
Hold on. Why are you selling the house in Nebraska, right?
I am. So look, I got a huge contract in Houston. I got a contract for $500,000 to $600,000. I'm making way less than that here. So I'm not gonna stay here. My wife is a city chick, so she's already gone down there. So despite what they tell you on here, man, don't
I
believe
don't
them.
know. I don't want to
Don't
get
believe him.
involved. I
And then
don't
as
know.
far as Rob Lowe, if you notice, he's a captain. He's trying to save her because he's trying to get in on her, bro. I don't want Sunday. Sunday is trash. Anytime somebody get on her ass, guess what she do? She send emails. Oh, that's the Gangsta Loves account. Oh, he's trolling from this and he's doing that. Man, listen, Sunday, you're not important. The troll babies don't like you because you're just lame. You came on here and thought that you was gonna change the projective of our show, man. People don't like you. I have nothing to do with it. You just people don't like you because you lame. So don't put me in your transitions about, oh, I'm trolling you Sunday. You're not that important. I'm sorry. I hate to tell you that.
Can I say something?
Yeah, please go ahead.
I'll admit I recently discovered this show somewhere around last summer. Right? I've tried to do a refresher course by looking through the archive to get a gist of what the show entails. And I think at this point, I have a good idea. You cannot speak for the troll babies. You are your own person. You're an asshole and a loser. And you're projecting all of your inadequacies out on everyone with talent. You can't even let the young people shine. You're almost 50 years old and you behave as if you're 12. It's really pathetic. You have no respect. You're a liar and a hypocrite, and I don't respect that. I've
You don't
said
have to
many, many
respect
times.
me. I
There
don't
are
care about
people.
what you think about me. Who are you?
Okay, that's
You're a
funny you say
Tevin.
that. That's funny you say that because you know what? You know what else is interesting?
Yeah.
I have never heard your name requested on the show. People were asking for me to cam up and call in. I've never heard you requested, not even once. So it seems like the real loser is you.
Sunday, do you want to cam up or are you busy? I'm just asking.
I'm not fully clothed. I can't cam up. I'm wearing my robe.
Okay.
But like I said, nobody has ever requested you. You have no talent and you shit on young people and you should be ashamed of yourself. You should support and encourage young talent instead of trying to stomp on them because you're a loser. You're a fucking fraud. You have disrespected my family, which is crossing the goddamn line. I took a screenshot and sent it to your bitch ass. You've been stalking me on Instagram. You sent me hateful, threatening messages recently. I had to block you again. I've blocked you 5 times. You send me emails on all of my accounts. You're a fucking liar.
Okay.
No,
hold on.
I'm not. I
Sunday,
have proof and receipts.
Sunday, can I ask you to hold? Left-hander, are we okay, man? I'm not trying to to keep bringing your issue up. You guys are good now, right? Left-handed.
Yeah, everything is love. I just wanted, because other people be calling me fat and all this. I just want, you know what I'm saying? So again, at the end of the day, and then there's another $1,000 because I allegedly don't have a passport. You know what I mean? So it's $1,000. Yeah, absolutely. All right. Peace to gangster love. We had a conversation. All right, it was very enlightening
For
conversation.
the white boy. Look for the white.
It's whatever, man. It's late night. It's whatever. Let's wild out.
Okay, hold on. Oh shit.
Let's wild
Rob
out.
Lowe, sit tight. Rob Lowe, sit tight. Rob Lowe, sit tight. Rob Lowe, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, hold on. I think Gangsta of Love he dropped out.
Mm.
Right,
Nah,
peace to David D. Cordova.
He probably
Peace.
hung up.
Respect.
Okay, hold on.
Respect.
Okay. All right, Rory's not answering.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I just want to cam up and show my face in the place of respect and all that. Everything is cool, man. We good. Everything is cool.
Okay. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate
My
you.
man, okay. That's what it is. Y'all be peace.
Salute. You and I'll talk tomorrow, man. Salute.
No doubt.
Gangs of Love, where are you, man? Okay, he's calling in because he can't necessarily stay on the line. Gangs of Love, are you there, sir? Are you on the phone line now?
Yeah, so my phone died, so I'm sitting here by the charger, so I can't come up. But what was the last thing said? I don't even remember what was. So she basically was saying that I was threatening her and sending her all these
Yes,
emails.
you were.
So listen, what did I
on Instagram?
Sunday.
You sent me threatening messages on Instagram recently.
What did they say?
That was
what
after.
did they say?
That was after
What did
you
they
were
say?
publicly lynched. After you were publicly lynched about 3 episodes ago, you decided to harass me on IG. I have blocked you like 5 times. You keep creating new accounts.
So
You
that is a lie.
keep
I
creating
sent
new
you one
accounts.
message. I told you to stop making up lies.
Not of one message.
I told you.
That was a whole conversation. You
Post
keep
them to
sending
your
me threatening messages.
to your chat then. Post them.
You're not
Post them.
important. You're not important.
So you want to sit up here and say what I'm doing,
You're
but you don't want to post them.
You're no, because you're not
I'm a loser.
important. You're not
I'm a
important.
loser.
I can't post losers on my page.
Star, can you mute her so I can say what I need to say?
No. Can you not call my name? I don't want to push the mute button.
Can you at least mute her so I can have my
You
point?
keep calling him. You keep calling him because you're a bitch boy.
Okay. Can you mute her?
No. I would rather you guys just talk, man. I'm sitting here sipping Cavassier.
I mean, when I talk, she's talking over me. She ain't allowing me to talk.
Hey, Star.
Rob Lowe, you have the floor.
Can I interject?
He's saving her. He's gonna save her. He's gonna try.
I'm not gonna save her. I don't even know her, homie. Like, there you go lying again.
Nigga, every time she comes in, you come to save her.
Hold on. Homie, you're lying. You say
What
you
am
don't
I
go
lying
after
about?
You say you don't go after people's family? You went after my daughter.
What did you say about my child?
Whoa.
No. I didn't say that.
You said something about my child first, nigga.
Yeah. Fuck
well,
your
there
children.
you go.
Fuck
If you
your
say
wife.
something about my kid, nigga, then it's
No.
Understand me.
Understand me.
I never said nothing
Okay,
about your
I
kid
heard
first,
you.
homeboy.
I heard you. Hear me out. I never said I don't go after people's family. You did.
Okay.
So that's another lie, nigga.
Shit is lit. Hit the cash app. Let's go.
Hold on. I'm gonna let you talk. I just want to get this out. I'm not gonna yell and scream. I'm not gonna bring up all that other stuff. But yo, you did go after Sunday. You put that in my public comments that you went after her, and then you tried to say that I'm going after her. I never went after her.
What did I say about her?
I never messaged her in her DM.
What did I say about her, Rob Lowe?
Dude, you tried to
said
say
I went
that.
after her. What did I say?
Hold on. You said I got her and you want her. And I said to you, where did you get that from? I was like, I never messaged her. I never tried to get her number, and she never tried to do that with me. So you made that whole shit up. And you do go after people's family. You call Rory's father. That's family.
Oh,
what are you
God.
talking about? See? Tell
Rob,
one
I
lie,
chime
you
in.
got to tell another. That's the problem
Rob,
with you.
I want to chime in real quick. So
go ahead. Interject, Sunday.
I have never spoken on Tyrell's family, ever. Never. Not even in my biggest of rants. I said his family is beautiful. I said his wife was gorgeous, and Star told me to not talk about his family. And I said, I won't do that, even though I complimented them, right? He goes into
Hold
comments.
on one second, Sunday. Hold on one second.
Hold on, let me finish.
How am I saving her?
Let me say this.
How am I saving her? I don't even know her. How am I saving her?
Rob Lowe.
Hold on.
Rob.
Sunday, you have the floor. Sunday, you have the floor.
Yeah. So I never disrespected Gangster of Love's family. I said that he has a beautiful family. That's what I said.
And I said, leave his family out of it. Yes, I said.
Yes, you did.
Leave his family
and
out.
I respected that.
Please.
Yes, you did. And I immediately ceased, even though I complimented them. So now tell me why Gangster of Love is going in the comment section of just about every video saying that I don't know who the father of my son is, and I've been around the block.
Yeah, that was crazy.
And I'm
that was crazy.
Yeah, that sounds like a family related comment. The irony of that is I've never, ever, ever said anything to him about my personal dealings with my son's father or my personal business. And it's crazy to me how he'll act as though he's got all these characters, all these characteristics of good.
Can I ask a question? Can I just jump in and ask a question?
Yeah.
Gangster of Love, are you there, sir?
I'm here. What's up, bro?
Hey, man, with all due respect, and, I mean no disrespect to your family, are you infatuated with Sunday? Why do you keep going at her? You guys have clashed, and it's caused a lot of tension and drama. But are you infatuated? Why can't you just fall back?
I can answer that, Star.
Hold on, Sunday.
He's gonna lie.
Sunday, let him speak, please. Gangs of Love.
First off, I am not infatuated with Sunday, and I'm saying disrespectfully. She's not a bad-looking chick, but if you've seen some of the chicks in my past that I've bagged, man, Sunday don't even.
Boy,
she
here
can't
we
even
go
be on the
again.
left.
Well, listen. Can I say from an old nigga perspective? An old nigga perspective.
Can I finish, please?
Yes,
I didn't finish.
Go ahead. Yes, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So she's a manipulator. She's basically telling you all these quote. Most of them are lies. Is some of it true? Yes. Did I message her after her and Rob Lowe ganged up on me? I did, but I told her.
Nobody
hey,
ganged up on you, homie. Nobody ganged.
Rob Lowe, please let the man speak. Please let him speak. Rob Lowe.
This nigga's a liar. Nobody ganged
Rob Lowe,
up on
please,
you. I'll be quiet.
Please.
Copy. I'll be quiet.
So I said, hey, like, you can say what you want about me, calling me names and all that, man. None of that shit bother me. But when you lie on my name, that's a bad thing, because Sunday, you know as well as I do,
Nigga,
when
that's
me and
what
you
you
quote was talking on the phone, I told you, and you know I told you, I said, hey, I'm not trying to have sex with you. I'm not trying to sleep with you. This is a strictly platonic relationship. And you told me that you wasn't into black guys. And I said, hey, man, well, we'll work out perfect. Did I or did I not tell you that Sunday?
Well, no. Did
I or did I not say that to you?
Guys, I want to jump in. Hold on a second. David, I have to clear the screen, man. Are we good? Everybody, hold on.
Wonderful. I'm enjoying this.
All right. Listen, David, you've got to keep me posted. When you post new videos on your platform, Today's Religious Talk, send me an email.
For sure, we'll do. Okay.
I appreciate you, man. Salute.
Appreciate it. Fall back. Thank you.
Everybody, hold on. Hey, Goddess News. Thank you, darling. I got your comment and your very pretty picture. Okay, Sunday and Rob Lowe, just sit tight a second. And Gangsta Love, I mean no disrespect, but take it from an old nigga, right? Mm-hmm. When you have a thing for a female, you're borderline harassing her.
No, sir. No, sir. She's exaggerating on it. I'm telling you, she's exaggerating.
No.
She's exaggerating.
Gangsta Love, never mind Sunday. I'm telling you right now. When I have been infatuated with females, those are the ones who I go to their doors 3 o'clock in the morning, bang on the fucking door, kick the door, try to set the goddamn house on fire. I do stupid shit because, I'm fighting a feeling within. I know you're married. I mean no disrespect to your very classy, upscale, beautiful wife. But you may have to look within, man. There's something going on with you about Sunday. You're doing too much, You're doing too much.
Star,
I know what it is.
He is exaggerating. I'm telling you.
No, wait. You spoke already. Stop it. I'm not exaggerating.
Let
Can I
Sunday
talk?
speak.
You answer the question that I asked.
Let Sunday speak. Gangster Love Sunday, you have the
You
floor.
did.
Go ahead,
Okay,
Sunday.
I will respond to you, Gangster of Love, directly. You did say those things, but your actions didn't align with your words. You would say strictly, we're going to discuss this. I'm not looking for sex, but something has to be exchanged like a barter. Like you wanted me to co-host and you had all these ideas, right? But then you started talking about my ass. You screenshotted a podcast that I did. I never sent your
Stalker shit.
20.
Yeah.
You flipped it to say that you requested a photo and you wanted to see my body. That's not true. You sought that out on your own. I didn't even tell you that I was on that podcast. You sought that out. You did a search of me online and you started talking about my butt. And I'm going to keep it real. I am probably delusional when I say this, but this is just how I feel. If there was a procedure where I could take the fat out of my ass, that's exactly what I would line up to do. I don't want a big ass, and it is big. And so you're lying about the size of it. So you're just a fraud all around. I wish I had a small ass. I do. I wish I could fit in a size 6 jeans, but instead my butt is too big for that. So for you to sit here and say I have a flat ass and da-da-da-da, you've never seen my ass. You've seen me sit down and you were looking at the size of my hips. I'm very curvy. And I don't even want to go there because the only type of men that want a big sloppy donkey ass are men like you, and you're not even my type. And that's the thing, like you're saying all these things about my body. You're saying you don't want anything sexual, but your actions are saying something else. You're stalking and harassing me. I've asked you to leave me alone many times. And I'm going to keep it all the way real because you keep trying to call me a liar, and I'm going to keep it so real. First of all, when I got confronted about that picture situation, I cried like a little bitch.
Oh, wow.
Like a little bitch for 30 minutes. I cried. You know why? Because a real man spoke to me, and I was so ashamed for having given you something that was supposed to be private.
Okay.
It had nothing to do with you. I didn't cry to you. I cried after I cursed your bitch ass out.
Hold on, Sunday. Now, Gangsta Love, did it turn you on that Sunday cried?
No, I didn't cry to him. I cried after. No, I didn't
Sunday,
cry to him.
hold on. Sunday,
out.
let the man respond, please. Gangsta Love, did it turn you on that Sunday cried?
No, it didn't. And let me fill you in. So this is what she's not telling you. So I'm going to just go ahead and put it out there. Look, I told Sunday, hey,
let's put
Star.
Let's put Sunday on mute. Gangs of Love, you have the floor. Let's go.
Okay, so look, this is the truth. I told Sunday, hey, look, I'm gonna have this exotic sports car. And basically, if you keep up with YouTube, they got a bunch of guys that go on there and they do this experiment. So I said, well, look, Sunday, if I get this car, you're going to be it's going to be a reverse of what these guys do. The guys go out there and get all these gold diggers, but Sunday was going to be the person driving the car. So if you look at it from a YouTube perspective, you want to have a woman who looks good. Sunday has a beautiful face. She's not a bad looking chick, but I said, hey, let me see what your body looks like. That's what I was asking her. And then she says, oh,
Gangsta Love, can I ask you a question, sir? Because I want to pull it back to the main topic. Can I ask you a question?
Oh, okay.
Did you offer to pay Sunday's rent for 6 months?
So I'm glad you asked that. So
yes or no?
Is what I told her.
Rob Lowe, hold on a second. Gangs of Love, please.
Yes, say, man,
yes,
shut up, nigga. He ain't talking to you. Your name ain't Gangsta Love. So this is what I told her.
I'm next, so I can wait.
Okay.
So
Rob Lowe is now on hold. Gangs of Love, did you?
So this is what me and Sunday discussed.
Did you or did you not offer to pay her rent for 6 months, my
Star? I am gonna elaborate. Can I at least elaborate?
Come on.
So I said yes. I'm answering your question. I did say yes, but listen, I work in a field where you go and work for an employee, they pay your rent, your mortgage for 6 months to a year. So with me dealing with that type of situation, I told her, look,
I'll pay your rent for 6 months in exchange for me not paying you to do these videos. It was never for her to be my concubine and all this other shit that she told you. Hey, I'm gonna pay your rent for 6 months, or I'm gonna give you the 6 months worth of rent, and then we're gonna go out here and do these videos that I'm not gonna pay you for, and I own the content. So she's trying to sit up here and make it sound like I was saving her. Man, listen, gangster love. I've had gorgeous women all my life. I've never been a simp ass nigga. Like I say, she manipulated everything and trying to make it seem like I was taken for her. Absolutely not. My woman handles the finances. You think my wife is gonna let me pay the rent for a woman that I'm having an affair with? Come on, man. Y'all believe in the bullshit.
Hold on.
And
Hold
it ain't like that.
We have to let Rob.
And she knows it.
We have to let Rob Lowe respond, please. Please. I'm off the Cavassier. We're going. I don't know where we're going. The 4-hour goddamn show. Rob Lowe, you have the floor, sir. Please.
Yo, all of that shit you just said, I don't care about none of that. I don't care what you was doing with Sunday. That has nothing to do with me. That's not what I'm talking about. Number one, you made it personal between me and you when you started all that nonsense about crashing on the motorcycle. That's when I started going at you, right? Then you started making threats, talking about this, that, the other, and the third. I'm going to see this, that, the other, and the third. Yo, you do all of that. I don't care. Fuck your family. That's my standpoint. I don't.
Rob Lowe, can I ask you not to do that on the show now?
All right, I'm gonna stop. Yeah.
You guys can do that behind the scenes.
I don't gotta say that. I don't have to say that. I don't have to say that.
Behind the scenes.
I don't have to say that anymore.
Yeah,
that's where I stand.
Behind the scenes, please.
Number two, all of this back and forth, you created this, homie. I didn't go after you.
No, you created it. You trying to save her.
Stop.
I don't want her.
Stop.
You want her, not me.
Stop.
Okay,
No.
Gangs of Love is now on hold. Gangs of Love is on hold. Rob Lowe, you have the floor, sir.
Okay. You're saying that I want her. Where did you get that I want her? I didn't offer her anything or say anything. I didn't mention how pretty she was. I didn't do any of that. As a matter of fact, the first time that me and her were on the phone together, I went at her. I didn't try to get at her like you did. That's your business. I don't care about none of that. That's how you're lying. All of that nonsense that you're saying about her, you publicly commented in my comments about her on my private channel. I have nothing to do with her. That's all you. You made all of this into something. So when you said what you said about me, which was personal, I made it personal about you. Has nothing to do with, you be calling my name. That's why you jealous. Where did you get that from? How did that even become a topic of discussion? You're lying. You're creating more lies, making up more lies. And when you tell a lie, you have to say another lie. And then on top of that, you try. Just one last thing.
Can I jump in?
Go ahead.
You try to say something about New York niggas. Tried to say that we were lame, me, Rory, corny, whatever. But a New York nigga just got money out of you. And whether that might have been for you to get back on the show or for you to beg and Billy to ask back on the show. Hold on. No, I'm just telling you. I'm a New York nigga. You said something, New York niggas is lame, New York niggas is this, New York niggas is that. When you talk, okay, fine. If you think I'm lame, homie, the tenets that make people into what you're trying to be, a player, a gangster, you are displaying none of that. And then on top of that, you're lying. Then on top of the lies, you're actually trying to get people to believe you. I don't care about none of that. I don't care about who believes me. I don't care about who's listening to me. I'm not trying to get subscribers. I'm not trying to be on a podcast. I'm not trying to be a rapper. I'm not making beats. Homie, God. That's your claim.
Guys, please check out youtube.com/@CoachGats. He's got some fire music. Please tell him I sent you. Coach Gats on YouTube.
I'm talking to you. I'm not trying to get a following.
You on here trying to save a woman.
How am I trying to save her, homie? You're trying to get at her. I'm not trying to save her.
I don't care about Sunday. Get off the line.
Listen, Rob Lowe. Dude. Guys, hold on a second. Rob Lowe.
That's that childish shit.
Rob Lowe.
Wait, hold on.
Line, nigga.
Hold
you
on.
said what you need to say. Get off the line.
Suck my dick, nigga. Suck my dick. This ain't your show. You're not a co-host. You can buy your way in or out. It doesn't matter. That has nothing to do with me. I don't care. I'm not listening to the show for you. What you mean, get out of here? You get out of here, nigga. Fuck out of here. You a liar, bro.
Rob Lowe, can I jump in? Rob
Can I
Lowe.
jump in?
Well, Sunday, hold on, Sunday. Rob
Nigga
Lowe.
sound crazy. Get out of here.
Rob Lowe.
Get off the show. Why? Just because you bought Star a fucking bottle of beer or whatever it was that you got him?
It was White Hennessy. But now hold on a
Because
second.
you think you a partner now? Get the fuck out of here.
Rob Lowe. Hey, man, salute to you, but I got to shift gears, man. You good? You good?
I'm good. Back to the show, Star.
Thank you, sir. Salute. Thank you. Okay.
No
Rob
doubt.
Lowe. Okay. Okay, Rob.
Yeah.
Gangs of Love, you have to let Sunday speak. And then,
I'll let her speak if she lets me speak.
Yeah, let Sunday.
You already been talking.
Sunday speak.
You've been
Every
talking
time
for
you
the
talk,
past
I'm going to talk
10
after
minutes.
Gangs of Love is on hold.
Okay, but
Sunday,
let me speak, though.
You have the floor, please.
Yeah, so this is my thing. Nobody has to agree with me. I'm just going to give my opinion about why he's obsessed. I don't think it has anything to do with me. I think it's just human nature. I think that monogamous men have a hidden obsession with hoes. Like if you're a whore or a hoe, they fantasize about that because their long-term partners tend to be too tired or perpetually on their period. So they haven't been fucked properly. And so they look at someone like me and they said, wow, she can give me what I'm not getting.
All right,
That's why you're obsessed with me.
Sunday,
because when I came on this show,
Sunday,
I said I was a stripper.
Sunday, you're not going at his marriage, are you?
No, I'm speaking generally.
Okay.
A lot of men are sexually repressed and they look at whores as a way to release their inhibitions and just get to that orgasm they can't get in their regular day-to-day. A lot of them don't have sex at all. You probably haven't had sex in 6 months to a year, and you're sitting here acting like you're happy. Please, you're not happy if you're spending your days harassing me. Let's start there, okay? You would be too empty to try to come at me. You're full of shit, apparently, and other things, and you need to load off, but you're not going to load off on me.
Okay.
I have advocated for a certain type of sex workers from the beginning when I first started calling. And this is why the strip clubs stay busy. This is why girls who prostitute stay busy and booked, because men like you are constantly seeking something else. And you're trying to sit here and lie about it.
All right, Sunday, I have to jump in. Sit tight. Stay there. Comedian Red Carson, I got your donation, sir. Thank you so much. Okay, guys, I have to shift gears. Sunday, are we good? Are we good, Sunday?
I have one final thing that I want to say.
Well, can I let Gangs of Love respond, and then I'll give you the last word? Can we do that, please?
Okay, all right.
Okay. Gangs of Love, I need you to land your plane because I got to take other calls.
Yeah, I'm finna land my plane. Man, Tro Babies, don't believe this bullshit. She's a manipulator. Me and my wife is good. Trust and believe. My brother played in the NBA for 7 years. Me and him done hit some gorgeous hoes. So the fact that she's getting on here trying to make it sound like she's all that, man, listen, I'm telling you, Sunday wouldn't even qualify for my top 5. I just had a baby 3 years ago. And like what I do in my personal life with my wife, that's none of her business. She don't know. She's sitting here speculating. See through the bullshit. That nigga Rob Lowe is trying to get Sunday. He's sitting up here lying to y'all so he can look good and get brownie points. You heard everything he said. Oh, you sending Star bottles of liquor. Oh, you trying to do this. Man, niggas is jealous. I ain't got no issue with New York niggas other than these jealous ones. Man, listen, when the Gangsta Love lost this podcast, anything you want to know, anything you want to say, and anything you think I'm lying about, man, listen, I can prove. Star, I appreciate you for taking my call,
sir.
man. I'm out.
Salute. Okay. All right. Sheesh. Okay. Sunday, stay with me. Hang on a second because I want to make sure I covered everything notes-wise. You there, Sunday?
Yeah, everything he just said was bullshit. He's a liar.
Okay, well, I'm gonna
That's what they do. When you're a sex worker,
I'm gonna let you land your plane, but just let's slow down. I'm sitting here off the Cavassier and I'm getting a little dizzy. How was your day today? Your Saturday. It's now Sunday.
I had a great day. I took a long drive. The weather is a little chilly, but no complaints. Yeah.
Thank you for your assistance. You help me with research from time to time, and I appreciate that. For those who don't know, you and Deeds, Tiffany, Florida Boy Jay, Dana, Rory, number 9. I appreciate you. I just want to say that while I'm sitting here trying to finish up the goddamn show. Okay. All right. Do you want to land your plane with regards to gangs of love?
And I'm just gonna speak generally. I'm just gonna speak generally.
Well, no. You and he had to work some things out. He admitted to offering to pay your rent for 6 months. That was a little crazy.
But he lied about everything else. But this is my thing. You know, I'm 36. I'm not 19. I'm not naive and dumb. Like, I understand men very well. And men will publicly shame sex workers till they're blue in the face, but they're the same ones paying for them. So for him to sit here and act like he didn't pursue me because of that is cap. I specifically said that I have a past as a stripper. It was actually go-go dancing, but it doesn't matter. And then I have, I guess, an open-mindedness when it comes to sexuality. I'll talk about women, all sorts of things. That clearly piqued his interest. And that was the underlining tone of any conversation he had with me. And I'm not with that, because one thing that I've said is I've referred to myself as a hoe, right? But hoe is a mentality. It has nothing to do with being a flatback. You can be a hoe as in you're not going to date a brokey. You're not going to date some man that has nothing to offer. That's a hoe too. It's not all about I'm selling my ass. And he thought I was a selling my ass type. And he learned the hard way. He found out that day that that's not what I'm on. I've never sold my ass, ever. Was I a stripper? Yeah. I wasn't a good one, but I still made a lot of money. And that's because of my body. It's not because I'm a dancer. I can't even two-step. So for him to sit here and act like you ain't shit, why was I making $1,000 a night? You don't make that, dude. You don't make that kind of money. Nobody's paying for you. Nobody's paying to see you, and you have no followers. My previous history as a sex worker is what made you so obsessed even to this day, because the difference between a sex worker and a regular woman who is wifey material, and I'm speaking generally, is that a sex worker is going to suck you off until her jaw locks up, whereas your spouse is going to say, I'm too tired. I have a headache. And then months and months go by.
All right, Sunday.
That's the difference.
Sunday.
You're just lying about it.
I gotta wrap it up. Great to hear from you. Thank you for your.
I'm done.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you, Sunday. Bye now.